Live in 2 or 3 minutes, guys, just getting set up.
Mechanics.
Hello and welcome, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome. Hope everyone is doing alright. Welcome to the stream. We're going to start off with a bit of GP bikes. As always, I think I start most of my streams with GP bikes. So, currently having an old cup of tea, and I will be on the GP bikes very soon. Folk does no GRC levers. That's annoying. So that is, I'm gonna have to start one up. Are you going to be on GP bikes tonight? Yes, I will, Risco. I will be on GP bikes for the next probably an hour or so for a bit. Then I will jump to the TT game for a while. probably, depending on how many people are in the chat, what the chat want, what the viewers want, we might jump to career mode, or we might jump to some online races. So stay tuned for all that. I'm gonna host the world. I'm gonna go to a Bud main layout. I love this track. So yeah, we're gonna go on the Kawasaki, I suppose. Why not? I need all the help I can get with that bike. So I'll change these letters always because pretty crazy how many servers MX Bikes has compared to GP. It is absolutely ridiculous, Henrik. When I first got on MX Bikes, went across and saw all them servers, I was absolutely in despair at how many people are on that game. It is ridiculous. By absolutely no means do I begrudge them. I absolutely love the fact that the game does well. I'm just a little bit disappointed that little old GP Bikes doesn't get the same love and attention, really, because it deserves it. Well, if it got the same love and attention, it might be a better game and then people would play it. So it's a shame, but did not look great. Should really make my own letters. I actually plan soon to make my own helmet. I have ideas for it. Have ideas. Andrea Davizioso 19 black. That looks cool. Let's do caddy delivery, so I can't use that. What's that? It's kind of like an all black one or all white one or something. Yeah, that'll do. Fuck it. Alright, server's up. Anyone wants to join? I will try to send the link in a second. It's just going to load in there now, so bear with me a second and I will send a link. What's that? So yeah, once the chat starts filling up as well, we'll get a few people in here and we get some racing going. So actually, shit, I didn't even look what I set the lobby for. It might be like 10 minutes of practice. Also might be red. Should be ridiculous. The thing about MX Bikes to GP Bikes, they're essentially the same game. Now, they're different disciplines, of course, but there's no reason why GP Bikes couldn't be as good. Absolutely no reason. So that really is what kind of hinders you, because you look at it would be better if Pavoso paid attention to either. Yeah, he is a bit slack when it comes to showing that he actually cares about the games that made him a lot of money, I'd imagine, because I have seen sales figures before for MX Bikes. Ridiculous for what you actually imagine the game is, considering the game is, oh yeah, it's wet. Alright, ignore that is being reset up because I'm an idiot. But anyway, it is outrageous, just the fact that like that you get on at any hour, any day of the week, any time of the year, and there's just a plethora of MX Bike servers. So I'm gonna host that. Every time I stream, the first session I always fuck it up somehow. So dry but rainy. That'll be interesting. I'm gonna go Clare. It's gonna be India, so I'm gonna go massive temperatures. Lou. Oh, 9 laps, no thank you. Do 5 lap race. So yeah, so anyone wants to actually join in, you're more than welcome to. The server is being set up again. Like I said, I will pop the track into chat in a couple of moments, just when it loads in, because at the moment it is loading for me and I cannot leave the screen because it'll like crash the whole thing. So as usual, just gotta bear with it. It's crazy as well in terms of GP bikes to MX bikes with the content creation. If you look at how many people upload, stream, broadcast MX bikes, and then you see like that there's not many people that do it on GP bikes regularly. Anyway, I know a lot of like riders will just stream it, but there's not many people that make like kind of content on it. So it's It's massively, it's a gem in the rough, really, is what you would call GP bikes. You can still say the same about MX bikes, because MX bike is by no means perfect. But the fact that, like, the worst part for me is he comes out and goes, "Oh yeah, I work on all the games equally. Like I don't favor anything." And then you're like, "Yeah, but like we haven't had a new beta since it came to Steam, which is coming up to 18 months." And like I know for a fact that when I got into GP bikes, I also didn't know what MX bike was until a lot later than that. So then by the time that actually came around, I realised that, oh, there's an MX bike. So, and then I got MX bikes. And then I realised how many betas they've had since. It's just stupid. And yeah, he's really keeping it equal. I actually wouldn't mind if he took on some people, give him help with it, but I just don't think he cares that much. That's what I really think is wrong. Anyway, let's get some laps in. Might need to adjust my audio. Yeah, I'm going to just turn down without doing a fee. I'm going to turn it down for me. Well, it'll slightly affect you, but not much. Let me go something a bit different. Let me go for a bit of lo-fi. Nice, relaxing Friday night stream on GP Bikes. Right. How's everyone finding the new TT game? Obviously I did my review the other day and it got quite a lot of traction, some views, a lot of feedback, positive. So it seems like, oh Jesus, that was a sign of no grip. It was interesting. Downloading track. Cannot wait to see you, Jack. I look forward to seeing you on track. Actually, yeah, I probably should post a link in chat, which I'm going to do now, so bear with me. But anyway, how was everyone finding the TT game so far? Must admit myself personally that I'll just throw up the Mr. Ducky, get him up straight away in the stream. That personally, it's a bit disappointing when you start to get a bit quicker on the game that physics start to kind of hold you back a bit. They're not the best. Is it actually? I should need to look at which one it is. So go to tracks, version 1.0b, version 1. Where is it? Yeah. All right. So don't want to download. I want the link. Get link. Okay. Right. A link is coming in chat in any second. But yeah, going back to TT. Obviously, I didn't know the track before, so for me it was a big issue with trying to learn the track was the main thing. But now that I have some knowledge of where the place goes and just like kind of where I'm going, link is in chat now, by the way, if you want to join any of you. It is in that folder. Track is, I think that is a link just to the folder. The track is called Bud, which is BUDH. Actually, how the hell do you spell it? That's double DH, so you'll see it's version 1.0Z, I think is the name. But anyway, as you start to push, right, I start to take a bit more liberty. Physics just can't keep up. Apparently, when you upgrade, the bike it gets better. I've yet to do career mode, which is kind of the only way that I'm aware so far you can actually upgrade your bike and make it better. Oh, again, Jesus. My control's wrong, I'd say. I don't know. Everything felt a bit weird there. But yeah, just when you start to kind of think, oh yeah, maybe I could just take a little bit here, a little bit there on the TT course. Now, of course, the track itself is demanding and punishing and ridiculous. But last night I found myself getting very frustrated just because I was having crashes. I was like, yeah, well, I did nothing wrong there, so why did I crash? And when a game starts doing that, when you crash for no reason, oh, I'm not stopping that, lads. Not stopping that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the wall here. But ooh, gravel. Oh, it just stopped it. When you start to crash and you want to push harder, but you feel like you're limited because you don't know where you're gonna crash in a second, it really takes just takes the enjoyment out of it. It's really hard to enjoy a game when you're after nailing Bray Hill down to corner bridge and you go through so many flat out sections and then you get to a slow section and the bike does something a bit funky and you're like, yeah, no. You get really fed up of it. What's a good bike to start GP bikes with? Oh my god, where's that gone? What's a good bike to start GP? I just got the game and have about 20 hours, want to practice more. Probably these bikes, which is probably, it would sound actually counterproductive because when I started GP bikes, this mod wasn't a thing. Oh, just loading in the track in the background. I don't like that. But this bike is probably the most forgiving. Has a lot of traction. Endrux in, lovely. Has traction, has anti-wheelie, has all the assists built into the mod, so you can use it like that. So you can actually kind of get half decent at this. Oh, Ducky's still here. Of course, Ducky's still here. I forgot about Ducky. Whoops. My excuse is I've been going since 7:30 this morning. I haven't stopped, so I'm absolutely wrecked. But anyway, now that I've gotten the duck rid of, you can actually see me on track. But yeah, these bikes are forgiving, which is the is what you want on GP bikes. When I first came to it, I was playing a lot with the standard bike, Mystic Prume's M2 mod, which is what I kind of basically learned this game pretty much on. I spent a lot of time on that with obviously the mod creator himself, and just for the most part, oh Jesus, that let go. For the most part, back then there was no mod that was like easy to ride. GP bikes isn't easy to ride regardless, no matter how good you are. Even if I jump back onto an old mod now, I would probably, you can see me now like on a different track where I'm not really kind of bed in and I'm on a bike that's not really set up right. I'm falling off everywhere. It's just the way it was a steep learning curve, this game, for me, and I came across with some speed from the GP games, and I can imagine it's the same for like N-Jerk, the Nerbs, anyone quick. So like, you've 20 hours in, you just need to put the hours in, but this mod, definitely recommend it for now. You'll just get a good understanding. It has some of the area of the physics in this mod are a little bit kind of how would I say it, that you can kind of cheese them a bit where you can get away with it. A lot of mods won't put up with the stuff this bike will take, or these bikes, or should I say. So oh carb shit. So yeah, recommend these SPK22. They're on GP Bikes mods if you're looking for them. I am aware as well we're not using the motorcycle course, but I much rather this long right-hander here. I love this. I need help when I try to enter GP Bikes. MP95. What is exactly your issue? Unfortunately, that is not enough information for me to fix it. When you mean you enter GP Bikes, do you mean when you launch it? Or when you enter a lobby? Just so, yeah, if you just give me a bit more information, I can actually maybe help you. But yeah, the ducky is intentional, KG. Welcome, by the way. But I had forgotten to leave it up because I was playing with my music in the background and just doing a few bits off camera, so I threw up ducky while I do things outside of the other window, because obviously I don't stream my OPC, I just stream the game and throw up the ducky just when I'm doing things in the background. But yeah, I went back to track and left the ducky up, and you probably just hear the bike in the background. But yeah, he is very much intentional because he is my streaming partner. Intermission ducky. Okay, cool. I've been using the BMW and the Honda SPK, but I thought I was just wondering what I was. Honestly, Honda is so... Sorry, what? I never said anything to you. My Google Assistant speaker just absolutely screamed at me. Don't know if that came through on the mic, but anyway. She just said, sorry, I don't understand, but I didn't say anything, so why would you understand? Anyway, Honda is probably the easiest bike to ride in this pack. It is such a dream. When I did the European Superbike League on that, I think I won 3 or 4 races that season, and I was really quick on it, and it was so fun to ride. That bike was like, in this pack they're nearly all good. Even this Kawasaki, even though I give it so much slating and so much hate, it is a very good bike. It's just when you're pushing against the likes of the V4, the Honda, the Yamaha in a capable rider's hand, is they're all just hard to... Oh my god, how do I say on that? They're all hard to beat when you're on a little lesser bike, which is this, because you just don't have the grunt and the struggles elsewhere. But it's good in its other areas. So BMW is probably hardest because it does seem to pump the rear and lose rear grip. But again, if you Play with setups. Oh, I really need to fix that render difference thing, because it's really annoying. If you play with setups, you can actually slowly dial out a bit of that weirdness from the BMW. So I'd probably stay away from the BMW and the V4R. The V4R is basic GP bike. Another decent mod to play is Manu's, I think it's GP21 mod, so I think it's the 2021 bikes. They're not too bad. Again, not the most realistic, so you have some weird crashes with them, but they're believable, they're rideable, they are more fun than the current GP games. I need help when I enter an online session. Alright, let me just get my breaking done, I can read the rest of that comment. Top Rack. Alright, let me wait till it's straight and I'll read the comment, because I'm in a really lost her again there. I'm in a technical section here. But yeah, for everyone who just joined the stream now, oh Jesus, we will be jumping to the Isle of Man TT Edge on Right on the Edge 3 in a bit. We're going to just do a few mess around races here on GP bikes. Anyway, I don't know how to fix it. Sometimes it works, usually the game crashes. So you need to change your compatibility mode to Windows 7. Now, how do I direct you to do that while riding a bike? So if you find you need to go into your, right, this will take a second for me to think how to explain this to you. So, of course I crashed. So what you'll want to do, go into your My Computer, find GP Bikes in your, wherever it's installed. So you'll have to, again, it'll be different for you, so I can't really show you on my end because it'll be different for me. Right click it, go to Properties, and then in the second tab you'll see Compatibility Mode. It'll more than likely be on Windows 8. You'll want to change that to Windows 7. Now, I believe if you ride in VR you cannot use this because it doesn't launch in Steam VR then, which is a bit of an issue. Just won't launch the game in its normal desktop mode, we'll say, so it won't work VR. So if you are in VR, this won't work, but that fixes most of the crashing issues. And basically after that, if you're crashing then getting in, it's something on your own end then at that point. So try that out and let me know exactly how that goes. It should fix a lot of your issues. So like I said, go to your game directory, find where the game is installed, hit your properties, so right click it, properties, and then in the second tab it should be compatibility, and you'll see that it's under, it should be Windows 7, it'll more likely be on Windows 8, or yeah, I don't think it even has a higher option than Windows 8. So yeah, that's pretty much what you want to do. That was a big thing that helped me fix that, because I had that issue as well. Oh shit, I shouldn't look at chat there. For VR you need to use compatibility 8. Yeah, unfortunately that's the only one that works for VR, for me personally, but I know my friend Max as well also has issues. If you put into Windows 7, it doesn't work for VR for R2 headsets, and we have different headsets, so I'd imagine that it is across the board really. So unfortunately VR, so that means basically you'll still crash a lot of time when you're in VR, which is one of the reasons why I don't play it as much in VR, because it's crash, take the headset off, launch the game, headset back on, crash, launch the game. Oh, such a pain. But yeah, a lot of the graphical issues as well in third person get really magnified, and the performance as well can go really bad out the window in VR, which is kind of annoying. So yeah. Evening Casper, welcome man, hope you're doing alright. Oh, across the curb again, every lap I forget I need to go in and pit and change that. Oh, I'm only 0.6 off the end jerk, I'm under by apparently 3 seconds according to this. Oh, lost the rear, help me God. Alright, I'm gonna finish this lap, come back to the pits. Oh my God, I remember actually I played this track with Biker Gaming, and every lap that corner I got wide. Just never curb, never could get it down. There's a massive, oh, I lost the front there, touched the curb, big drama. So, alright, that didn't count. Oh, yeah, the finish line is way further down, but for some reason my lap time still didn't count, so right back to the pits. He also has a video. Oh yeah, it's in my fight tips for new players. Yeah, exactly, thanks Ian. Completely forgot about that. When you make so much content, eventually it all starts to kind of blend into one. I don't use VR, so no problem there. Thanks for your help. No problem with that. I hope it works for you. It should work. It works pretty much for everyone I've ever given it to. In Windows 7, you still have crashes? Yeah, unfortunately, Steph, the Windows 8 is kind of the issue. For whatever reason, if you're in Windows 7, it doesn't like to launch in VR. It'll launch you into the desktop mode, and it'll stop the crashes, but it won't actually let you launch your VR, so that kind of rules that out. So everyone that asks me what, I always just make sure to say that, because I had someone once that changed their VR to Windows 7, then he said he couldn't launch VR, and it was kind of back and forth, and we eventually figured out that it was that had caused it. So if you're in VR, keep it in Windows 8. I actually believe when you're in VR, the crashes are less in Windows 8, which is weird, so it doesn't seem to crash as much, but yeah. GB Bikes overall just isn't very good. Bottom line. Hey. Welcome. Right, let me get back out on the track. Jeez, I'm 7 seconds behind Ninja now. Christ. I might want to stop reading chat and actually do a lap. That I believe he'll be on the Ducati, and that back straight, yeah, I'll get eaten live on the back straight. Do the riding styles affect the physics? Personally, it's a mental thing for me. I ride, so you're on about do you say the Viñales one? No, you said visible. I don't know, I read Viñales there somewhere. So you basically, if you've installed the Manu pack, you should have like Rossi, Viñales, Lorenzo, Marquez, which are all like the ones that are ripped from other games, and then you have the ones down below, which is like style 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and historical. I'm currently running 2, so I really get the body off the bike. For me, it's just a visual thing, but it tricks my mind. If I run the historical one, I just feel like I can't take as much corner speed. I feel like that the bike is constantly understeering. It's definitely a mental thing. I've never known any bike game to have the riding style affect the physics, but for me personally, I just like the ones that get the elbow down. I really feel like I'm getting high lean angle, which is the way I like to ride. I kind of really corner speed, high lean, so it just tricks my brain into thinking I do it, and I probably naturally do it more. So it was the same even back on Ride 2, back when you had the rider editor. Oh man, I never changed the freaking thing. Anyway, when you had the rider editor where you could change your riding style, most of my time, the riding style was just really hanging off the bike, really high lean angle, and that's just the way I could ride it. But for whatever reason, when the rider isn't like getting off the bike as much, I don't feel like I start override to get the bike to turn, then I lose time. So yeah, again, a lot of my personal preference. Up to the line, so 3 in there now. Kawasaki is sketchy on the brakes. I'm actually going to focus on so I'm going to do a lap, because I know Endrick is quick, but he's not 7.5 seconds quicker than me. Alright, Kawasaki, stop wheeling please. This back straight is so bumpy. I cannot wait to see GP bikes around here. Oh, I'm asking a lot of my front tire. Thankfully, it accepted. Don't have any idea what's a good lap around this track, to be honest. But yeah, this will be really exciting for GP when they get here this year. Oh yeah, that's probably why none of my laps count, because I've done that a multiple amount of times. That was 5 seconds under, so yeah, I'm going to roll off, reach that again. So actually, you know what, I'm going to go back now and change my render distance so that bloody stand doesn't keep glitching in and out. Go to high. I go very high. Why is the beta 20 thing on screen? It's control RV. Oh, it's just a view. Oh, I've gotten rid of it. Anyway, Okay, I'm in Finland. I only play Windows 8. I'm sitting between VR and without VR, so I've no crashes. Yeah, that's basically what I do too, Steph. For recording, sometimes I jump in VR. When I'm playing with friends, I jump in VR, so I like to have the option. So I do go back to Windows 8 when I'm playing it, but for the most part, if I'm doing anything competitive, I'm in Windows 7. So at least you know that it only works in Windows 8, because for a long time I didn't realize that, and first off, I didn't realize that it was a thing to switch it to Windows 7 to stop the crashing, as the crashing was one of the biggest things with this game for a long time. But once you kind of get them fixed, it really improves the just the overall enjoyment of the game. Yeah, I agree, Steph. It shouldn't really affect the physics. Again, it's a mental thing. It's a placebo. For me, my rider gets off the bike more. I feel like I'm getting more lean. It's not. The bike does a limit between grip. Like, you can't get that much lean. But when you're going through a long corner and he's absolutely shoulder on the ground, elbow down, knee down, you're like, yeah, you really feel like it. But if you have a riding style like Doohan or Colin Edwards, where they're a bit more upright, you just would think, oh yeah, it's just not turning. Oh, just like, yeah, the mid corner, I just can't get it turned. So can I get a stop through here? Yeah, that worked this time. This is not going to be great. That my outlap will be probably quicker. Oh, unders there. Well, that's better. Now I can actually see. Even saying that, now that I got through there, and it's so framey. So now the fact I'm loading in that massive structure, which is not nice. So I don't even know I might even go back on my change, because the frame rate is so bad there. Such a shame this track doesn't get used more. It really is. Considering like how much money they put into it, I think it's a fabulous track. It's probably an amazing venue. Just looking at the like all the grandstands look good and stuff like that. It really looks like a modern day track. Oh, look at his Mr. Endrick on his V4. Watch him absolutely obliterate me in a straight line in a minute. Oh, a curb is not what you want to be doing. That's a crash. Oh, it's magic. Oh, I stayed on. And then it falls over in the gravel. Jesus, I have hacks on. Did you see all that? Hacks. Oh, he's already gone. Yeah, the frame rate is so bad now that I have a higher render. It's grand if you look behind, you get like 70, 80 FPS, and you look forward and it's like 12. Top bracket. Alright. Away, Ducati. That is just out of this world how quick that bike can be. No, I want to follow you now, Jack. I want to see where the fast boys go. Oh, it's even wheeling for me. I can carry so much speed through there. I just need to trust the front more, because I keep ending up all the way on the screen here. Not on a clean lap at all. No, I'm gonna leave Ender through again. Frame rate is really getting annoying. It's probably, for me personally, biggest issue with the game is the frame rate. Oh, curb. When it starts slowing down and stuttering and speeding up and doing all this weird stuff, it's really a killer, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Yeet! Absolute takedown. I really need to get a setup on this bike, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the pits and start getting some. I have a setup saved that I usually use that I bring across. It's not this one, as you can imagine. No, not that one. There's a no moss, does there not? that should be it. Just the one I used, just the league setup that I've been using, so drivetrain is definitely wrong for here. Probably want that. So should be alright. Drop a few PSI, and we are way for slates. The reason I manually lean back and forward because of the slow when you duck the rider max into the lean forward with you. Yeah, it really does help in fairness doing that, I must say. It's quite a big issue for a lot of people is trying to understand like how to place the stick, because a lot of people that come from car games, and like in a car you're like, the way these games are simulated is that you're controlling the person, you're not controlling the bike, and a lot of people it's obvious if when you say that, it's so obvious, but a lot of people don't actually think that. So you need to realize that like I'm controlling the little fella on top of the bike, I'm not controlling what the bike is doing, my rider is controlling it. So you need to give your rider smooth inputs so that the rider can use smooth inputs. Oh my god, I'm not stopping that. Oh, we're in let go then. I stopped it somehow. In fact, I'm 4 seconds under and it's my outlap. That must be wrong. But it's in a car game, because your driver is just steering in kind of on the brakes and on the throttle or on the accelerator. You can be a bit more aggressive because the car will take it, but on the bike you have so much rider weight and rider movement and how he positions his body, and so much to it. So leaning forward and leaning back in the braking and leaning forward, and when you're turning in, doing all these little different things, there's so many different intricacies that you just don't get on your four-wheel sim counterpart. Feels better through there. Oh, front still so framey. Yeah, before we go to the race, yeah, frame rate will be altered, made better by giving back some of that sweet render distance. So much better now. The bike is just so much more precise to set up. Alright, only 2.3 off. Now it's a little bit more acceptable. Turn 1 wasn't though. This is going to be Ducati territory in GP. Probably KTM as well. Where's the best place to get a base set up? Unfortunately, again, like we were talking about a while ago, MX bikes and GP bikes, there's not really anywhere that does give you good base setups. There's no, sure, we're deep here, I'd say. I know that the GRC put out, so the German racing club, they have their own YouTube channel. They put out setups, but they're very, very much a one-lap setup, and they're not great for racing on. I've used them in the past, and like I take them and make my base and then change it, because they do make the bike feel better in certain ways. The one I'm on right now might even be a GRC setup. I don't actually remember. I just call them Pro because a lot of times when I go to name a setup, I just bang on the keyboard, just get letters come up, and I've actually, oh my god, that went so early. I think I was on to beat his lap time as well. Oh no, that's a shame. That is so annoying. What do we have coming through here? And jerk. Anyway, back to the pits for me. But yeah, in terms of base setup, unfortunately, there's not many places you can get them. When it comes to GP bikes, if you want to set up, you kind of either have to ask someone you know who has one, or make one yourself, which can be off-putting for a lot of people. So can I get the famous Biker Gaming to join us? Okay, that's what I have been using, but wasn't sure if there's another race. No, really, GRC is the only one that put out like actual dedicated setups to certain videos or certain tracks, even. Sorry, but they're very much pushing the bike to the limits in terms of trying to get as much as possible for one lap. If I was league racing, I wouldn't be using them as much. A lot of my setups start with theirs, and then I slowly start bringing it back to a bit more normal base, and that's kind of where I leave it. The GRC ones are quite good. They make the bike stable. I believe Endrick uses them as well, so they are quite good. I must say, Steph, who's the main man in GRC, is absolutely ridiculously quick. Probably the quickest guy I've ever seen on GP bikes, so that is quite a bit of praise. But yeah, their setups, again, I feel like they're really focused on the one lap, so that's where you see a lot of their time made up. What track is this? This is Bud in India, so it's going to be on the MotoGP calendar as of later this year. It was on the Formula 1 calendar from 2012, 13, 14. No. Oh, jeez. Was it 2012, 13, 14 or 11, 12, 13? When did Seb win his last championship? 13. So 13 was the last one. So I believe it was here 11, 12, 13. I don't think it's done anything really since then. I think Superbikes were meant to go there once. Never happened. Alright, so what did I want to do? I want to do my settings. Put that back down to... Seeking to get a happen medium at that, but it probably won't. So... 3 of us, so... Oh, it was 4. Oh, I didn't even realise Mick was in here. Welcome, Mick. So we're only doing a few laps, so we shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's a pretty fun track, I must say. Oh, I'm on pole. I'm also a host as well, and I think these boys know that if you come to the track before me, you get kicked. Or you get jump start, didn't you? Jim Bikes in Indonesia. Wakakakak. So, yeah. Hello, Mr. Endrick. Frame rate is a bit framey on the grid, not too good. A lot of flickering textures. It's like Minecraft. Love it. You love to see it. There's such a massive GP Bikes Indonesia community on this game. It's ridiculous. What else are we waiting on? So we have Endrick, we have Ishko, and we are waiting on Nick, I believe. So Kawasaki, Ducati, Yamaha. It'd be nice. Actually, he's on a BMW, so we forward the 5 bikes on this track, which is nice to see. Oh, he's obviously after leaving. It's good to see that the lights work. Not all tracks do. Seemingly got a good launch. I mean, absolutely nothing when we get to the straight, and Endrick murders me. He's gone a bit deep. Oh, is Risco gone? I think it got straight on turn 1. Oh, he's gone deep. Well, I actually went shallow. Go over the defensive line, get away from him. There he comes. I'm already nearly on my limiter, and we're not at the braking zone. Oh, I had to pinch so much in the braking zone there to stay ahead of him, and it wasn't worth it. Oh. The V4 just leaps away, man. Oh, he's hot there, though. He's hot there. Oh, fucking traction kicked in there as well. That's a nightmare. One of the issues there now is he's made a couple mistakes there, and I just couldn't pass him because he just kind of holds up the line. So it'll be interesting to see when the actual GP boys get here how this place will go. Oh, I love that racing line from Endrick, using all of the track. Missed the ace pick slightly, but definitely gained a bit of time through there, I'd imagine. As you can see, as every Kawasaki rider ever, I make my time on the brakes, which is not actually what I would call my speciality, to be honest. Oh, that's a moment and a half. We'll get a very good idea of the top speed difference in a second here on the acceleration when he gets onto the gas. Bye! Thankfully, he is making a few mistakes. Again, we haven't done much practice before this race, so this straight ahead is going to be ridiculous because it's coming from such a slow start. Yeah, we have been broken. Again, though, we are, I think, a bit later maybe on the brakes. Probably actually could have been a bit later. So it's going to be this flooring section really where I'm going to have an opportunity to catch up, but it's quite risky, this one. Very bumpy. Oh, again, I went across the grass. Not the way I wanted that to happen. He has his clear track as well, so he's taking his clean flowing lines. Alvaro-esque. Oh, I've gone deep. No. Just ignore me. I'm on the racing line. I'm gonna come back to an actual line. Oh my god, I should have crashed there. Oh my god, if you lose the flow of this track, it is so hard to get back to it. It's a bit like Imida's place, I feel. It's very much like there's a fast line, and if you're not on it, you really get punished. Look at the size of that complex, that is so cool. Reminds me of what was meant to be built at Mandalika, that massive pit building that was supposed to be built. There's actually a version of it in GP Bikes. So yeah, I've been left by Senor Endrick. Ah, and just as I says that, he's made a huge mistake, he's run wide. He's waited for me. How nice of him. I wonder, is it this bump in real life? I'd imagine it is. If it is, that is scary. I just sat up because he was making so many shapes behind me. I wasn't sure if he was going to get a stop, so I just said I'd give him room. Oh, I'm hot. I'm not stopping that. Yeah. Look, I didn't tuck the front there, to be honest. Oh, big moment from the Dutchman. I've gone deep. Oh, I drifted across that curb nicely. Yeah, even when I'm waiting for me, I just don't have the speed. One of my inherent weaknesses, right, and I've had this weakness for probably years now, is if I go to a track like this where I'm not like dialed in, I'm not very quick. I have to dial myself in, and then I can get quite quick, but I can't jump on a track and just be quick. There's the odd exception, Misano and Jerez, I believe, are probably the only two. Maybe Phillip Island as well, the real flowing ones, but certain tracks, well, the majority of tracks, I just take ages to get up to speed. I really need to, I do struggle to kind of get into a groove straight away. It's one thing actually, right, knowing biker gaming that I play on so much, that he's ridiculously good at. I don't understand how he does. He just jumps on a track, very little practice, and he's kind of already getting the most out of what he can do at the track. Probably in a way it's frustrating because, oh, and Dirk has crashed him, no! Can he catch me? He's probably not going to this stage. Maybe, actually, yeah. We might have a last lap's battle for the win. But yeah, back to the biker situation. He probably doesn't get as quick then over the beginning because he doesn't gain as much from it, but oh my god, that curb killed me. It's ridiculous how he can get on the track and just kind of, yeah, for the most part, not every track obviously, but most tracks he knows like this, he could just get on and go quick at. It's a skill I don't have. Thankfully, you don't really need it for league racing because you tend to do practices and race kind of runs beforehand. So that's where I start to find my time and understand by just gathering the data, my mental notes, and just kind of understand. Holy shite! Front went and snapped. So chat, as we come on to the last lap here in Bud, would you like to see another lobby of Jippabags, or would you like to see Isle of Man TT3? If we go on that, it'll probably be online first, and then probably some career mode, as I'd like to start up probably the way I think I'm going to do it. If we do career mode, we probably will at some point tonight, is that I'm going to do, because in most career modes you can do, well, not most career modes, on that game you can do a super sport and superbike career mode separately. I'll probably do one only on stream, and then one I'll probably actually record. So that's probably what I'll do tonight. So probably do super sport on stream, because superbike is so quick. I don't even know how I'm going to commentate over one of those races. I think, oh, you never know, he's not that far back. He's definitely going to give it a shot. He's there now, he's there. Alright, it's gonna be a scrap. He's probably gonna just ride into the back of me when he realizes how slow I am. Oh, I got it all that wrong. He's looking for a way through. Alright, that would be a tricky one to pull. No way is he turning underneath me. Oh, he's right there. I'm gonna park it. Oh, he's got around the outside. I'm gonna go wide. Not that wide, I ruined it. I was gonna go wide and try to cut him back, but I just got it wide and did. I have to risk it over these bumps. Hope he goes wide. He does. Nah, I can't stop it though. He is inevitable. And Dirk takes the win here in. But, oh, again, so much on the brakes. Not enough, though, to stop him from winning. You can kind of see the issue with the Kawasaki here, and this one is just out of the corner I get leapt away from, and then into the corner. I have to brake. Ah, I nearly hit him. Into the corner, I have to brake really deep, and unfortunately, just isn't doable every lap, every corner, so... Yeah, chat, let me know. GP Bikes or TT, let me know what you want to say. I'm easy either way. I'd be very happily. I've just been corrected by Senior Biker, who must be watching the stream. It is 2011 to 2013 for Bud, so yeah, thank you, Senior Biker, if you're listening. FF GG track. Oh, I can't see my keyboard and I'm not confident enough to type without being able to see. Oh my god, I actually cannot because I have almost I have like a Deadpool thing in front of me holding my phone so I can see chat, and it's blocking my view of the keyboard, so I'm kind of guessing where the keyboard is. GPB, no problem. Risco, any track in mind? I will leave you pick. The Soul, not a fan of this one. Yeah, it's quite hard in Jack, I must say. I enjoy it, but it's hard. So I'm going to close this one. The Biker's in here. Is Biker in chat? I guarantee I'm going to hear Biker laugh now. Yeah. Probably... See, the fuck. I'm trying to keep my swearing down because I'm getting all my streams are being limited because I swear too much, so I'm trying to be good. How long have you been there?
To be honest, it's a good job that I'm here. It keeps you in check.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's what I'm here today.
Welcome. How's things?
Thank you. Good. I missed the Bud race. I thought you were probably going to do more than one.
Yeah, I said I'd switch it up because Endrick said he didn't like it, but
he's got one though.
Yeah, about that. Have you any preference?
Well, if I try and pick a track, I'll be here all day. We know what that's like.
Yeah.
So many tracks in this game. Actually,
Mandalika!
Yeah.
Oh, we've been suggested Mandalika. I don't like Mandalika because it's so bad performance-wise.
It's probably okay with like not like 20 fucking people on it. Oh.
Saxon Ring.
Came here to stop the swearing and I swore already.
What did you say? Didn't even hear you.
That's good then, that's fine.
Spell it.
No, I can't risk the limited ads, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
I think at this point now it's too late.
Why, what have you said?
Lots of stuff. I can't say. Saxon Ring? I have a good one. Sugo.
Oh, so you can't go wrong with a bit of Sugo, in fairness.
Yeah. And I'm going to get off this Kawasaki. I'm getting on...
I'm sticking on the MRR.
Oh, I know. You've given me idea. Everybody, meet Christoph Ponson on the factory bike. So I'm going to get the skin out. I believe I have it somewhere. So, oh no, wrong team. I went to the GRT. That's not what I went. I went to go to Pata. So, because Reese got a promotion in the league, I'm going to tap the 60th anniversary livery. I love that way too much. There's no letters to go with it though, I don't believe. I think we had this discussion.
Oh, which one is it? The
Sugo without that final chicane. Of course not, we have to do the chicane. The chicane is the bike version, we have to.
I'm not doing
I'm
the
joking,
chicane.
we're definitely not. I believe, I have selected Sugo.
I think there's a Rossi Valencia 05, I think.
I believe that's the one.
Anniversary suit. Yeah, it's like the only one that sort of goes with it.
Yeah, suit paint. Rossi 05.
It's funny how we know this off the top of our head. Yeah. We've clearly run into this issue before.
I know for a fact because I actually did this in a Catalunya race once. So,
I'm tempted to go on the Ducati, but I'll stick with the
Go on the Ducati, make me feel even worse about myself.
Oh,
jeez, that didn't take much. Jesus.
Well, like, I was going to be a little sweaty person.
Whoa, exactly. Don't say that B word. I pushed like a beep.
I pushed like a child of people who are not married. There you go.
Jesus, that was interesting. Where you took that one?
That's what it means.
I know, but I wasn't sure where you were going to go. When I heard a child of marriage, I was like, whoa, this is getting deep.
I'm a child out of wedlock. I push like one of those.
I'm never going to look at the Italians again. Sometimes it helps to join online as a spectator. Yeah, it definitely does. It seems when you load in as a spectator, it doesn't put as much strain on the connectivity and whatever you're doing. I don't know. I'm still looking at this. I'm not going to run the GR helmet though. I am going to run.
Tell you what, I'm going to go with
all out. No, I don't like that livery or that helmet. Well, I do, but it's not the one I wanted.
Oh yeah, that's actually perfect. Of course I gotta go with this. I hadn't even thought of that.
Girl. It's not the one I wanted. That one's broken.
See, this is half the battle with us guys. We spend like half an hour picking off skins.
Yeah. Well, that is literally, and I forget sometimes. I'm like, that looks nice. Well, let's go with another skin. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm streaming. Whoops. Right. Lobby's up, everyone. Sugo is on the GP Bikes mods. I can put a link in chat and I will, but if anyone is trying to join, while I'm unable to send a link at the moment because of the loading in, I can assure you, do first person view. I'll do one race in it. I won't be able to do the whole session because my head will explode. I will do my first few laps in first person to really show off how bad I am.
Are you in the lobby yet?
No, I'm still on the loading screen.
The server's there, so I don't want to join in before you join.
Yeah.
I know
I will let you know when you're in. When I'm in.
Cool. I quite like the combination I've gone with today.
That usually means you've gone with something absolutely cracked.
It's actually not too cracked this time, to to be fair.
Give me a hint. Let me try and guess it.
I'm trying to think of something that won't give it away.
Alex Rose.
No. Italian.
Locatelli.
No, I'm on the Ducati.
Oh, you're on Ducati. Sorry, I was thinking the Yamaha. Petrucci?
No.
Like, have you actually gone with a full? I'm in now.
I've gone with the full bike, helmet, and
Bassani.
Although, no.
Pecco.
No.
Is Rinaldi classed Italian, or is he classed as Ecuadorian, or wherever he's from?
He is Italian, but no. He's half Italian, half Venezuelan, but he's raced under the Italian flag. It's like Morbidelli, like half Brazilian,
Yeah,
half
Brazilian
Italian.
father.
I thought it was his mum that was Brazilian. Maybe I'm wrong then.
Daddy
You probably
is
know more than
Brazilian.
me. You're more of an
Yeah.
expert on the Rossi Academy than I am.
Yeah, I'll take that praise. What other Italian is there? What other Ducati is there? Bernardi isn't Italian, is he? Luca Bernardi.
He is actually. He
Is
is,
he?
but, no.
But still wrong.
Well, his name's Luca Bernardi. That kind of gives it away.
Yeah,
a bit, doesn't
Luca Bernardi. Yeah, very Italian. Rolls off the Italian tongue.
You were closer with Pecco.
Bastianini?
No.
Have I gone?
Well, I mean, it's the right paddock again now. Still.
Marini?
Ooh, very close.
Bezzecchi!
Yeah.
How did you do? How did you? It's going to look retarded, stupid, though, is it not?
There's a Bezzecchi skin for this bike. It's
Oh.
the special Misano one that they had.
Ah, fair enough.
The suit is a little bit dodgy. It's like his Moto2 suit, but
Static's not what I meant. Alright, boys and girls, this is just going out for you.
I'm looking for my setup. Oh, I've got one called Race. Maybe that's right. Maybe it's not.
I need to pull over and turn up the audio because the bicycle is too quiet. So how long are we actually sitting there listening to me talking rubbish while in the chat with me? Give me an honest answer. 10 minutes? An hour?
Oh, how long have I been sat here?
Yeah, when you were sitting there when you
I
weren't talking.
literally got in there like a few seconds ago.
Oh really? That was weird. Oh, there's N-Jerk on a Kawasaki. Oh, I just picked them up.
I joined the lobby like a few.
I didn't see you join. I saw you were in there
Yeah,
after.
you had shut off. Oh wow, this is
Oh,
not
yeah,
set up.
dude.
It's that old. It's got traction control 5.
4 and 5. Yeah.
We delete that.
Alright, apologies to anyone in this section. I am on the onboard camera, so it takes me a bit to get up to speed with this.
Oh, yeah, let's put the
Jesus.
last
Understeer in first person is real.
part. Yeah, I joined the lobby. Then I went to go get a drink whilst we were still racing. And then I came back after
Oh my
racing,
god.
joined the chat, and I saw you were literally talking about N-Jerk's message that he just put in. So I was like, oh, I'll put something in chat because he must still be reading it. So
And then I went to
literally-
read the other chat and saw that you said 2011 to 13, yes.
Yeah, basically that was the.
So
Well,
much
jumped in,
long.
you said that, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like I was sat there for like a minute or like I was that time before.
Yeah.
Listening to you talking about my like menu more than that.
Was I talking about that?
I think it was something like that.
No, it's not. I don't remember. It's too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, I cannot write first person. I'll go back to it later, but for now I need to do some laps. As,
Wow. He's not a
I'm-
proper simulation player, is he, guys?
How about you stream your screen? Mate.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, I don't want to take all the viewers away.
Oh! Interesting. Interesting flex.
It's not even a flex, though, because I think we both know I probably would get less views on my stream.
People wouldn't even realise it. It would take you 5 or 6 streams back before people actually would be like, oh, this guy streams.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because that is why I meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that stream, so. people probably wouldn't be waiting for it.
Oh my Jesus.
I have been setting up my software lately, as you know.
Yeah,
so
I have no. You've spent whole days on OBS, yeah, I'm aware. I
there
cannot
is
wait.
something in the pipeline, but
I cannot wait to be joining your one and giving out about you. Can't wait. Can't wait to get you limited from when I join chat and to absolutely screaming.
yeah, that'll be interesting.
That won't be happening.
Well, I've set it up so that I can have guests on there.
Oh, guests! Jeez, I feel very honoured. Who would you have on though? As your guests, because I'm obviously not VIP enough to be a guest.
Well, you know.
Get Dr. Ayson.
Dr.
Dr. Ayson.
Fair probably would be a good shout.
He'd love it. He's actually on TT as well, so he'd probably end up playing with him later if he stays on. Oh, I love this last corner. We've got a few people in here now, and I think there's a few of them from chat, so... Oh yeah, I meant to actually send people the linkage for...
Yeah, everyone's like, where's this Sugo link? Like,
Where is Link? Where is Biker?
Biker's here, don't worry.
Interesting. Right, I say Sugo. Allora. That Moscow Raceway is still up there. Remember how bad that was?
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean, the version was fine, the track was just...
Sorry, yeah. I don't know who made the version, but it was
think it's
terrible.
Andrew.
The track was terrible. Alright, chat, you should see a link coming your way any moment now, if you want to join. I know there's a few of you already in, so... hiya, you'll get a link there now. Alright, back to track, so... Where do I have actually a good setup save for this bike?
Yeah, I couldn't find one. I couldn't be able to copy it, so...
Yeah, I believe I have one from Portimao when I did that first person race on it. What's that called? Autodrome de
What are you
Algarve.
actually on this time?
Race.
You're on the Decathlon too.
No, I'm on. Yeah. So I remember I was going to go pants on, but I went Wizzy Woppy. I went trying to find the 50th anniversary skin. I must say it feels a lot different to the Kawasaki, and it doesn't feel better, which is... I think the Kawasaki just broke me because everything I get on now feels terrible other than the Kawasaki. Then I got on the Kawasaki and I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
Kawasaki just feels like you're fighting it constantly. That's
Yeah, and to
issue
be
I
honest,
have with it.
you're probably bang on the money there, and the issue is I probably get on other bikes then and just don't know how to ride them anymore. And I'm constantly overriding.
Yeah, I remember when we were testing at the start of the other league, all the bikes. And I did probably one of my fastest times on the Kawasaki, but it took me like...
It was like
long
one
ride
on
to actually
the
get
moon.
that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. There must
Well, the
be
lap time
bumps
was
on the
unreal.
entrance of that corner. The downhill hairpin, just the back end of the track. I think I've crashed it 3 times now.
Oh, I fell off in the last corner, didn't I?
Yeah, you can kind of overlean in that corner. It's a bit annoying.
Yeah, it was just at the last, like sort of the end of it, the rear just came around on me.
Yeah,
Slap crash.
it's kind of like you start to kind of crab up the road as well, because as soon as it goes back up, the front doesn't know what it's doing, so the rear is already like out of line.
Well, anyway, the reason why I was saying this livery was perfect is when I picked it, of course, it's got the right racing number on it, which is very rare for me.
Oh yeah, 72.
Yeah, he stole my number, evil Bezek.
Sad biker noises.
Yeah. Although if he can get it to the top of the championship again, then we'll be good.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, he's on a satellite bike, so it needs to be a bit slower. You know?
Yeah, 8 to 9 tenths away is what
Yeah.
others have been mentioning. Oh, that's grass.
I had a pretty big accident there. I've ended up going on the grass on the way to the hairpin.
I believe this is you, or no, it's Endrick.
It was me in the gravel.
Oh, was it? Didn't it look like a Yamaha skin?
Then Jerk was then sort of sat off on the exit.
Sad Endrick looking on.
Yeah, it's because I've got his 2 leathers on, so it's the sky ones.
Oh, fair enough. That's why.
Because it's the only ones that what's the
Yeah,
newest
we don't
ones
have
they
the
had.
Mooney one.
Yeah. Well, actually, do a
we're
22 and
in.
3 skin pack for this game for the suits and helmets and stuff.
Yeah, I'd love it. Oh, there's that skin. Oh, I didn't know that was on that bike. Shows how little I use the Ducati. Holy hell, shows how little you ride the Ducati doing that.
That's how little I ride Sugo.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
curb.
also the Ducati. But to be honest, it's about the best the Ducati's ever felt.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't feel too stiff. It's actually like... It seems to turn quite well. So that very first night on Catalunya on New Year's
It felt,
Eve, it
yeah,
was pretty good.
it felt amazing then. And to be honest, I don't think either of us have spent enough time on it since. We just like to moan about how it's way better than our bike. Whatever
It
bike
is.
that. Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
You can
Exactly.
watch it full away up the straights. It's better.
Endrick has been making me look silly on it for weeks now, and I keep streaming it all just to show off how bad one I am and how good that bike is. Obviously, Endrick is.
And yeah, the thing is, you don't exactly catch him in the corners, either.
Yeah, exactly. He's not one of those guys that he's like quick on the straight. Because, oh my god, I did the same.
At least I saved it this lap.
Oh, is that how you crashed? You didn't have the slide out one. You had the tank side.
Well, I sort of stopped the slide of that from happening, and that kind of was the tank that resulted in it. So,
Oh my god, this Yamaha does not turn.
yeah, the Pata one doesn't turn as well as the Geo Sport.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought you said that this one turned
sorry,
better.
yeah, it's the way around. Yeah, the Pata turns better than the Geo Sport as well as.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so sorry.
No, it turns very well when you get it nerfed off. It's too
Maybe.
used to like being aggressive against the Catties, you see.
Yeah.
Though I know what that bike is good at, so not this bit.
I'll be leading into turn one. Is that what you're saying?
Wow. We'll see. Oh wow.
Ah, well, like it's Endrick's fault.
Yeah, come on, Edge. What are you doing, man?
I just ran out of so much talent in that corner. It was great.
Yeah, because also I'd look behind and you're absolutely nowhere near me as well.
Yeah. I think it just shows that I've been playing too much TT again because I just cannot ride close to
Yeah,
it.
the brakes are really like.
Oh yeah, I have no feeling. I think, to be honest, what in the hell? Did I touch it?
I don't think so. I think you just carry too much entry speed on the front.
Yeah, maybe. I think it shows that I've lost that kind of fine touch for this game at the moment.
You just missed your braking point. I don't think it's that deep.
No, I've crashed so many times on the front end tonight just by over braking, like things where I don't do where I'm in lock in the front, and I think it's due to playing too much TT. Because the brakes tonight, you kind of just go hard on the brake and leave it settle itself out. You should go.
Just make sure you're off them by the time you're actually in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, enjoy. Yeah, it starts to feel a bit more awful and ragged again now.
But yeah.
I'd like it with the. I'd like to try the GRC setup on it, to be honest, but I don't have it on the Ducati. I can't bother to copy it again. So NGX hit the deck at the hairpin, or whatever you call that.
Oh, he's respawned in front of me.
Oh, come on! I've lost the rear.
I lost the rear. I was on my corner there, but the Yamaha stays true. I'm not gonna lie, Reese. I like the Kawasaki more than this.
There you go. Then if I beat you, then you can't blame the bike. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if you saw the championships, but I'm as close to you as you are to Nerb, so.
Am I? Are you?
Yeah.
There's
23 points. There's 23 points between first and second in the championship, and then second down to sixth was also covered by 23 points.
Interesting.
So, there's quite a few rounds left yet. 2 races per round.
Yeah, you could well easily. To be honest, you'd be ahead of me if it wasn't for Donington.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess so, because I probably would have picked up 23 points over that weekend, I guess. Well, I mean, it depends, because...
Yeah, you can have shocking weekends. Insert me at Imola. You at Mandalika.
Yeah, the thing is, I only had like 50-something points anyway. So... Or was it like 40? I had like 40-something points going into the previous weekend.
You doubled it.
For the whole season, so it's like... Man, it's a 45 in one weekend.
Yeah. You see, I've had pace for a lot of the weekends, but I've had races where knocked off in turn 1 and then get podium in like race 2. I think that was like I was fast in the rain in Phillip Island, but probably used the wrong map for most races, and I had the freezing issue at the line, so I went back to last in both races and got back to 1 podium, but like the first race I just basically had no chance because I was still trying to figure out how to get FPS back. Is TT worth picking up? I've done a full review on it if you want to watch that. That will give you a lot more detail, but the bottom line for me is it's a great representation of the TT circuit. Oh shit, I've gone deep. But the physics leave me wanting a bit more. The first 2 nights I really enjoyed them. They're not too bad when they're being okay. I was saying this a while ago, but when you just start to push the bike a bit more, and you start to...
And not too bad when you're sort of rolling around.
Exactly, yeah, when you're nervous of hitting something, but when you start to actually want the bike to do things, very... it gives a lot of annoying feedback. Then, oh my god, I'm in the dirt. Oh, Wizzy Wobby. So yeah, if you play the previous ones, there's improvements over that, but they're like a step, but they're not there yet. I still think another couple of games the physics are still the worst thing for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're not quite up to... Well, I don't know what you think, but I don't think they're quite up to milestone physics levels.
No, there's too many inconsistencies. They're better in some aspects, they feel nice in some aspects, but they're just overall not there yet.
Especially at lower speed and with compression.
Yeah. Any sort of bump or pothole or elevation really kind of give it from.
Totally enough, there's lots of on a road.
Yeah, exactly. Public road that's been raced on for God knows how many years. Oh, that's a crash. How is the whole map thing? 1 second, let me go off the line. Hello Dale, do you know why it gives connection timeout? From my knowledge, you just can't connect to the server. I'm not really sure. There is definitely no way you can fix it, I know that for a fact. You can try restarting your PC, a lot of people will say that. But Endurk's having a great time crashing, he said. That's what happens when a V4 Rider gets back onto his X10. But the connection timer is just a pain. It's one of those things that have to be fixed. It's some sort of communication, and I'm not really sure why, and nobody has a definite answer to fix it, which is a shame because it seems like when it happens, you're kind of just like not allowed in that server anymore. It just won't let you in, which is a pain.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to happen on Deadies, but it happens on
public servers or
if you're hosting it from your own machine, just like that. It doesn't seem to. It can happen.
And since that dedication website that we used to have is gone.
Yeah, GP Bikes Track Days. Yeah,
there was a website called GP Bikes Track Days where you could host dedicated lobbies, and that was the easiest way that we all used to do it. And therefore, it's gone. So most lobbies these days are either hosted by GRC or they just run off someone's laptop or computer, which is a pain. How is the whole map exploring thing? Because you can go exploring. It's not really that good. I can't. To be honest,
bit of a pointless feature, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's just probably the best way of putting it. I don't spend much time riding around the island. I'm either doing races or I'm on a different game. At the bottom line, really. So, 8 minutes left to warm up. Let me have a look at my Discord.
You see all 0 messages that you've got.
You are not wrong. What's the top though? That's nice.
Yeah, you and Ninja got a bit of pace over me, it seems.
Nah, you'll find it. Once you get that V4 singing, you'll be well up to pace. Like, you mightn't be able to do it over the one lap in the race.
That's true. I've never been a one lap error, have I?
No.
I mean, neither of you, but I mean...
I was just going to say, yeah, but yeah. I think my paces usually let me just kind of get to maybe a little more of a special one lap, but you're definitely in that bracket too of like, I can do a 1 minute 20 flat, and then my race pace is a 1 minute 20.3. Does not much in the difference. Pointless gimmick is quite a good way of saying it. The way I see it is they've tried to go down the Forza Horizon route, where it's like, oh, explore the whole map, go and do events elsewhere. I've yet to do any of the career mode because it isn't a career mode; it's a season mode where you use a official rider. I probably will be doing later on the stream. And if you're still around, you'll probably see a lot of it. Probably do. Well, I don't know what time it is now. Actually, it is 9. So yeah, I probably will do just this one final race on GP bikes. And then I might do another race after this, but just no warm-up to go straight into a race. And we'll probably jump to TT then, maybe, depending on how many people come over. We might do some online, or else we'll do a bit of career mode. But the actual free roaming mode is just, I don't see a point to it. Everyone I've talked to about the game doesn't see a point in it. I've not seen anyone talk about it. I've seen other reviews, and nobody kind of bigs it up to be anything more than it is. Nobody's mentioned that it's so amazing, you can roam the whole island. On paper, actually, saying that you could roam the whole TT island and all that, it probably would sound good, but like, it's not that good. You're basically on one of the other courses, or you're on like a beeline to the other one, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
And again, like,
yeah, if you want to ride around the TT island, you just do the mountain course, don't you? Like,
yeah, pretty much
goes around the whole island. So
the Snaefell or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, Snaefell Mountain Course it's called. Yeah, just onto the one they actually use in real life.
Yeah. But like you see with Forza, you have massive open ground, so you can just kind of go crazy. Whereas this is like the TT is
on the track, like
exactly. You can't.
Whereas in Forza, you can sort of go off on the mountain,
exactly.
go to grass, and
go
wherever you want. Whereas like
you
still just place on the same track. It's just there's no race going on, which just completely makes it pointless, really. It definitely seems like they've tried to go the Forza way, though. Like, go into an open world, then you go to the menu and you can look at all these events on the map and stuff. Like
something Forza does really well, but it doesn't carry over to the Isle of Man.
No.
Something that a lot of people want in the ride games, like an open world ride game. Kind of.
Yeah. I just don't see the point of it. I'd rather them just make a better game than waste time developing a feature that no one's going to really use. Because if you want to play a specific track, you go play a specific track, like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Riding a bike around on a road is fun in real life. It's not really fun in a game. Oh my god, front end.
And there's a lot of people that want to do that.
So many. I think people want cruises
I feel like it's quite.
Stuff.
I was going to say. I think in America, it's more of a thing that they quite like to do. They sort of built to just pick like an open road and just cruise around with their friends. Because again, that's something that's done more in America as well.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know obviously in Europe and stuff, there's obviously people go out on their bikes together, but I feel like it's definitely more of an American thing to go cruising. I think that's probably why a lot of people request that. But at the end of the day, when it's a racing game, it's a racing game, isn't it? It's not.
I think the the joy as well of Forza is like having a McLaren P1 and you just going through some random person's backyard at 187 miles an hour is quite enjoyable. You can't do it on a bike. You can't do it in a car really either, but like it'd be even more realistic if you're just plowing through some guy's shed on a V4R with wings. Like, you just don't see the point of it. So it would be like weird street racing in the game, which again doesn't appeal to me. So the open world just doesn't really cut it for me on the bike side. I leave it to the four-wheeled games.
Yeah, I mean, the open world stuff's just Forza Horizon as well. Like, the actual Motorsport series doesn't have anything like that because it's more serious and it's obviously all on. Whereas Forza Horizon's on the Horizon Festival, I think, is the point of it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's basically it's like the festival
like a car
speed.
meet, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Load of different festivals around the map, and you go and do races in different like areas. It's very, very good in fairness. They are quite fun, and again, the physics in them games aren't the most realistic, but they're kind of just enjoyable. They don't take themselves too serious. Yeah, exactly. They simulate a car well enough, but
it's grounded in reality. It's not like that.
Yeah, it's not like the Need for Speed where like it is very arcadey.
Yeah, or like an arcade machine you go play.
Yeah,
put a couple of quid in. Just drifting through some strange circuits and that.
Doing the old NASCAR events. Oh, into the 19s.
Oh, it's pumping.
It happens when you have horsepower race.
Yeah.
The more I ride this Yamaha, it's not that bad, to be honest. Oh! Doc Monster! Hello, my friend.
What Doc's then?
Doc's in the... I'm just behind him on track. What a man.
Very nice.
Doc Monster.
I think John and Ninja's in there too.
Oh, he is, Jesus. We've Reaper, Doc Monster. I think Reaper's American. Carty.
We've done Doc Monster. We've made him return to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
About time.
Sadness. It's sad how they are really trying to make it good. They've made improvements on the game, but physics still feel like a car. There's a certain corner.
I actually don't get that. In fairness, I don't really. It doesn't feel like a car to me. I just feel like
90% of the time it doesn't. But then there's one or two corners where you brake, and the way the bike is positioned going into that corner and the way you're leaning, it rotates as if you're locking the back of a car. It's very car related, and it doesn't work right for the bike. So it still shows that whatever.
I get what you mean actually when you say that.
It's
I hadn't really clicked that, but when you describe that scenario, sometimes the rear does start to sort of rotate around on its own,
which would be very much like an like a off throttle, basically oversteer, which is quite common in racing a car, especially when you're just turning a small bit and braking, it can snap. So that is a bit annoying, but. Again, for the most part, it's okay. It's playable.
Yeah,
but
it's much better than the previous entries, definitely.
Definitely, yeah, but it's still not what everyone wants it to be, really.
No.
Boom, boom, boom. Doc, my hero.
There goes my hero.
Oh, Carty's in. He's actually in chat. I didn't even realise. I didn't even make the connection. Welcome, Carty. Welcome.
Well, a lobby of 10 now. It should be a pretty interesting race.
So, obviously, I know Enjerk, you, Doc Monster, Risco, Wizzy Wap, I don't know. Or
He's been in there the whole time, so I assume he's perhaps from the stream.
Maybe as well. Or Mayor Zed. He could be watching too because he seems to appear in a lot of my live stream races. Carty obviously is in, and Senor Ninja as well on his ZX10. God love his dedication to the Kawasaki.
The Ninja. It's almost as if he likes Kawasaki.
It's almost.
Not sure he does though, you know.
Fuck, I'm rusty as heat.
Hey, he's
2 months
still
off.
virtually rather pace.
Yeah, literally.
I hate YouTube video processing.
Ooh. So don't question at all, Carty. Basically, how do you turn in? So you want to get your braking done, release the brake, and just slowly, not slowly, you lean in, but you don't. I completely understand. I know what you're saying. Whereas in a car, you aggressively, your first initial turn is aggressive. On the bike, it's a bit more slow because you want it to be a bit more relaxed. So you're not always going to 100% the corner. As much, you're not going full lean, should I say, everywhere. So it'll just, again, if you're new, it'll just take time. So unfortunately, I need to get the track because it won't work because I'm in pit. Who got disqualified before us? No one, thank God. Oh, loads of people.
Literally everybody just got disqualified at the same time.
Okay.
So you need to go to the truck first, it seems.
Yeah. Sorry. Alright, need to first off as well put on my.
I think the problem is because you're streaming at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know, it does seem to be an issue. But then when we do it, when you host as well, it seems to
yeah, I didn't like that. Somebody can enjoy, could they?
Yeah, a lot of people were getting kind of. Alright.
Wizzy Wobby bought the game yesterday. It's a big learning curve, but it should be a fun one, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably the best kind of thing you can do is try and hop in with some other people, just see if you can pick up anything. Just try and do laps. I suppose maybe the shortness of these sessions won't help too much, but
still look, getting lap times in.
Yeah.
Hazard.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we just had a 15-20 minute session there. You can get a few laps in with that.
Yeah, Carty, you learn as you play that. I was like, oh, actually, it just needs to slowly tip the bike in there. You need to turn in a lot earlier on a bike than on a car. I notice. So that is the main
correct
thing.
turning, can't you, really, in a car? Just
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, look at this launch! Look at this launch, Reese. Look at this.
Maybe it isn't you. Maybe it's the. Well, it's not the Kawasaki. Because look, it's Kawasaki going around you outside.
He's going to hit the dirt now. Oh yeah. To be honest, right? I'm actually gonna after this race. I'm watching back his launch. I don't know what he's done. Oh my God! Nearly killed him there. Oh, and again, he's killed himself there. All right. It's Armir's, myself, and yourself. The Ducati leads. Everybody says, "Oh no." Don't worry, guys. I'll kill him.
I've seen the Ducati lead before.
Oh my God! The BMW of Armir's nearly killed me. Doc Monster not far behind. You'll have to see it. Oh, help. Green flag. Believe the dock has crashed. No, he's still there.
What's with the other guy?
No, he's still there too.
Must have been somebody else then.
Just got another one there again.
I think everyone's still there. Oh. I heard that.
I had a little bit of a front end moment on the. To be honest, it wasn't meant to be though. That was the issue. Is I had a moment out of two and it pushed me on a weird line, and the elevation. That was a look though. Not a very good one. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it though.
Oh my God! Don't know how I didn't crash there.
Sad part is I can barely even cut you back. Oh, I did in the end. Get away, senior biker. Oh, this is Sugo. I shouldn't be reading chat while battling you. Somebody asked in chat what track it is. This is Sugo. There's a link above if you're looking to join. we're probably going to do, well, to be honest, I'm having a lot of fun here, so I'm going to probably do a million more of these races tonight. Cheeky. That would have been cheeky.
That would have been to the medical centre.
You know for a fact the next lap if I'm not ahead of you. Okay, take that back. Oh, Reese!
Might be a decent replay. Oh,
so I basically went around the outside of you, then we're leaving the BMW back on us. Alright, let's pick up the speed, Reese. Thank you.
No.
Oh, I think my controls are dead, yeah. Or my controller was about to die, so that's probably would explain why I had a massive slide and didn't realise until I was literally sitting on your front mudguard. Alright,
to be fair, you were taking so much risk with the speed you take that last corner.
It's probably where my time is, because I think I finished warm-up or whatever the previous session was like 1.1 ahead of you. That was a massive moment, so big. I have zero feel now and I've...
Oh, man's got him.
Oh,
never mind.
That was so bad moment. That was huge.
Commentator's curse.
Literally. Oh, I'm gone deep. Needs to brake. Get it to turn. Power out. That'll definitely be a saved replay. Oh no!
My game and then my controller.
That was control. Oh, what? I just lost the front of the corner exit. Are you kidding me?
It was not rider talent, unfortunately, on this occasion.
I'm just lost this one. I'm about to kill Mears. Sorry, dude. I crashed again.
Oh, that killed me.
Yeah, I was stuck. I love that. It makes a massive save through here, become the hero, and then a lap later just tuck the front on corner exit, literally full throttle. Get away, game. Stupid. I never ride well when I'm streaming, and I was on for a definite win there as well. You had crashed, Mir, the R guys crashed as well, so I really need to learn how to say his name because I keep reading it like passing by and like Mears, even though like it's definitely a word.
It is just like Mears with like Z's on the end. So
it reminds me of someone else that I used to league race. Look at his number as well. I don't know if you can make the connection as well. Oh my god, he's lost the front again. It's hardly him if you know him on it.
Yeah.
I think you know him on it, don't you?
I think so.
RRL dudes. Oh, I'm back here with the other RRL guy that I used to race a long time ago.
Oh, Maze is in the gravel. Here comes the biker.
Here comes the biker. And jerk. God love you.
The guys that were too fast for RRL. Jet pistol. One racer. The three that just used to clear off every race.
Yeah.
Like absolute miles.
Funny story, I don't know if I've ever said this in stream, but actually I'll wait till the end of this race and tell it the funny story because I'd like to know that Endurk is listening. I don't know if he's listening while racing. Christ, yeah, I would explain it there. He went deep in the end.
Oh,
Federica Mora. He's quick.
Oh, goes in now then.
Oh, this is last lap, and I'm back in P5.
I'm surprised you're that far down.
Oh, I've crashed like twice again. I've no feeling.
I keep you rejoined like right behind me.
That was I had crashed coming out of the corner. You saw me like on the entry to the next one. Oh, and Jack's going for it. He's getting caught underneath. Lovely done. But then I was in the gravel and I came out of the gravel and just face planted. Oh my god.
After I got through.
That was my fault, Ender, because I released the brake. No. When you passed me, I was after just responding for my second crash. I'm gonna get dragged to the line here, I imagine.
It makes it sound like they're right behind you when you quite the last corner.
Oh, I got that wrong. Oh my god, that is so annoying. That was his two lines colliding. Ah, disappointing.
Good race that one. Got Monster on the podium on his return.
That's all good. Jesus. Oh, trail break. Actually, yeah, that is a great thing I meant to say. Hey Doc, long time no see. Everybody getting in on the Doc hype. Yeah, everybody loves Doc. Yes. He's also so blunt at times. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's great.
Because people are joining, we're going to go back to warm up, guys, and then I'm going to watch back that moment between me and Reese, and I'm going to tell a story. So yeah, fun times.
So, let's tune into the stream. Let's have a little look at that moment from the replay.
Yeah,
and I could just watch it on my own, but I'd rather have the.
Yeah, you'd rather have the live reaction, but you're going to get a massive delayed reaction.
That is true. That is a good point, but at least I kind of know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only just got to the Doc Yes part on the actual stream, so it was quite far behind.
I'm currently watching it and battling with. Alright. When did it happen? Alright, lap 1, no, because I catch you on the brakes.
It was lap 2, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna watch it from here because we're having a nice little battle, and then there's the guy in the background. But yeah, that was a massive moment, as chat said. Massive moment, wow, from KG. But yeah, that was crazy. I go deep. He releases the brake, cuts underneath. Then I pick it up. I'm thinking revenge.
Scott Redding helmet on.
I might do. I went to go looking for Lorenzo one of like that shape, the kind of hero one, but I couldn't find one. Actually, need to plug in my controller for a few minutes.
Well, it's not Lorenzo in every single shot.
Yeah, but there's not that shape one. That looks nice. Here we go around the outside.
2017 and 2021 are the same, by the way.
That is ridiculous. Let me watch that back again. That is so. I'm gonna get a better angle. Let's jump on board with the biker. I'm gonna go to nose. I'm gonna watch it in slow mo.
So
we're gonna see it now. We're gonna see it now.
There you go, the drift around the outside. That is unbelievable.
The biker is pumping at the moment, right? We haven't entered shot, but I imagine that I'll drift in front of you and then have like a massive moment. So I'm a full lean, you're pumping, your V4 is pumping, you're trying to get the ride on me. Then Scott Redding's helmet. Oh my god. Reece, you're literally, your camera's like in my tail unit and then in my fairing.
Yeah, I knew it was close.
It was so good. Yes, I have heard about it. I think I'm doing it semi-correctly. So essentially what trail braking is, coming down to turn 1, you're braking hard. As you turn in, the more lean, the less brake you have. It's a balancing act of straight line braking, hard as you can, and then slowly, as you tip it in, just slowly bring it back. They kind of are proportionate that the more lean, the less brake. As you get better, you can have more lean that with more brake as well, but it's a much balancing act. So for now, see what Doc Monster said in chat about best motorcycle game. He gets so worked up, I love it. But yeah, it's just, if you can get that down, it worth so much time, because I know you said a minute ago you're from like the iRacing community. It's very much brake, release, brake, turn in. It's kind of the opposite in bikes. You make up a lot of time on corner entry. On GP bikes though, if you can brake hard, tip the bike in and release the brake as you start to turn, the bike just picks a bit more lean angle, and then you can actually get a bit more corner speed, which is a pro tip. So if you get used to the stability, it's weird. Well, yeah, a bike is it's whole another world of pain. Good racing, pity I'm still at work. Oh, it's a shame. For Ducati 69, I believe that could be a certain Argentinian.
I believe it is.
Hopefully the track downloads before you start. I'll wait for you, man. Don't you worry. If you're joining, I will wait for you. Absolutely no problem. Just let me know. Is your name the same as your YouTube name when you join? Just so I know when you're in. Or just let me know when you're in. I will wait for you, because we have a couple of people who just joined, so I'll give them some track time. I also need to get a drink. My throat is dry from all my chatting. Next time you watch a bike race, watch closely the right hand. Yeah, that's it. You just see them that they hard on the brake, and as soon as they just start to tip in, just slowly come off it, and just as they get to can just when you get into high lean to get off the brake, and just the mid corner they're kind of on nothing, and as soon as they're through the apex you see the front angles and brake to start to pick the throttle back up. Nah, it'll be cactus or cactus. I don't know what I said the first time, but all in cactus. So alright, we will wait. Oh, if you go to the track info, it gives you like a whole track guide of there's a karting track in the last corner. That's cool. That's nice. I like that as a graphic. Do you have a Discord? I do, my friend. I will send you a link. It is in my YouTube bio, but it'll just be easier for me to send you a link. Boom, ba bum, ba bum. Find, create link, invite people. Alright, copy. So the link in chat now, guys, is a link to my Discord. I should say available for the next 7 days. So if you are watching this back, by all means, join the Discord. And if the link doesn't work, if you're watching it back after the stream's ending, because it'll work for everyone in there now, you can go to my channel bio or description, whatever, what do they call these days? Description, my about section, and there is a link to it, so you can join there. But anyone who's in chat right now wants to join the server, feel free. We recently had 100 in there, so I'm pretty happy with that. Things are starting to get busy and get a lot of people actually joining in using the help corner, which I'm pretty happy about. I have a whole sector dedicated to help with basically any game.
Oh, I was trying the wrong setup on.
But yeah, before we start, while we wait for Cactus, I'm going to grab some refreshments. Reese, do you want anything?
Oh,
tough.
You know what,
tough. Took too long. You took too long. I'm sorry, you took too long. Oh, you. Jesus, calm down. Back in a bit.
This doesn't change. He's not putting intermission ducky up. It's usually straight up as soon as he leaves the room. So yeah, we've got 11 people in here now. It's pretty nice. 11 people in the race. So it should be quite action-packed to go. Well, obviously, as some of you guys have just seen, pretty decent track for racing, to be fair. One of my favourite tracks from Ride. It's the first time I ever played it was on Ride. And I remember really liking it on Ride 1 and Ride 2. So it is a proper cracker. If you've not played it before, definitely recommend it, because it is a little bit tricky to learn, especially on this game, some of the braking zones, but it is quite fun. The last corner as well is really difficult to manage, sort of the wheel spin and the rear trying to come around and use that last turn. You've got to be really careful on the throttle. And then as you come over the crest, there's a massive wheelie as well that you get, so it is quite a fun little track to try and learn. So if any of you guys do get in it, you will have a good time battling around this circuit. I think Bill might be back, guys. I'm not sure. I've just heard him singing in the background of his mic, so I think he may turn once again.
I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Right, yo, Diddy, lovers.
Oh, Cactus has just connected to the lobby.
Joined. Call that good timing.
It's not joined yet, I don't think. Maybe it's connected. Yes,
yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave it go for another few minutes. I'm gonna put up.
Yeah.
Mr. Durkee. I don't know if you're watching the stream a while ago, but I put on the Ducky and forgot to turn Ducky off, and N-Jerk politely reminded me that I had Ducky on. Well, I was like, oh, I missed my big point there.
And this time you didn't put Ducky on.
I know. I should have put Ducky on.
So strange.
What a majestic looking creature he is.
Like someone said duck, I'm just feel like, oh, it's the thing from the Dill streams.
Mm-hmm. If you had to name a duck, what would you name him? This goes out to chat as well. I want names for my duck.
Do Do you not want to go first with your potential duck names?
Ducky. I named him Ducky.
Fair enough. That's a bit of a rubbish name, isn't it?
They called him Dog. No, I'm going to call him Doggy.
Doggy.
Catty. Catty doesn't work. Meow meow, I suppose. Meow meow.
Catty.
Meow meow. Alright, go on. You can go next. And then it's Chat's turn. They have to name it while I eat my yogurt. Chat, I want names for intermission.
I think there's pretty good ones like Daffy or Donald. They're pretty good duck names, you know.
Yeah. They're famous ducks, though. I can't afford a license for them.
You can't be licensing them.
Water mouse. Or what? Water mouse or water moose? I think it's mouse. Moose is 2 S's, isn't it?
Yeah, it says water mouse. It's an interesting name. A hyphen in it.
He'll be double-barreled. He's an old British ducky. Water mouse.
Lord Watermouse.
Now we're talking. Alright, come on, chat. I need more names. Come on.
Water mouse.
Water. Want some water?
British water.
He's either an old British gentleman. Actually, speaking of old British gentlemen's.
Would you like a sweetie?
Would you like a sweetie?
Oh, Cactus's game crashed, so give him a minute apparently.
Would you like a sweetie?
That's Chris Eubank, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Senior. The actual good.
Oh, yes, you have to specify senior.
Yeah. Not his little spoiled brat of a son.
Yeah, that's no good at boxing.
Were you trying to pronounce the one underwater moats? I want to see what you say.
Oh, is that an Irish name?
I'm not saying anything. I just want to just read it. It's written. It's Dominal Duck. Read a few. What you say?
Domhnall Duck.
Say it again.
Well, Domhnall Duck.
You keep getting quiet when you're like duck.
Domhnall Duck.
Domhnall Duck. SA1N, are you happy with your pronunciation of your duck? Rats can swim like pros. Where live? Dude, where are you living? Call the duck Chris. Chris is too basic, I don't like Chris. If I called him Chris, I'd end up calling him like Chris Griffin, and then I wouldn't like that because
that just makes me think of Handy Quacks.
Do not say that about my ducky.
Hey, well, you know, Family Guy and ducks, that's the first thing that pops into my head, alright?
Yeah, to be fair. Rats can swim like pros where live. What?
Rats can swim quite well, I believe.
I actually, when I read it, that's what I saw. The Gleason is what I know in my head. Greek island near Athens. Oh, cool. I would pronounce it Donald Gleason, Reese. That's the way in Ireland we would pronounce that.
Wait, what? Donald?
Yeah, that's the way that's what I would pronounce that.
Yeah.
Find Owen giving me some good suggestions. James Pond.
James Pond.
I like that one. Greek islands near Athens. And rats swim. Oh. Aye. Actually, well, you keep coming up with some very good duck names.
Dolphinal, like, you know, like how Neve is like MH at the end. That's like.
Well, you pronounce it Domhnall or what? Like, you were
yeah, but that's how you wanted me to pronounce it.
I just want to see what you way to read it.
I didn't know how it was actually pronounced. I knew it obviously wouldn't be that, otherwise you wouldn't have asked me to do it. But I wouldn't know how to. If anyone's seen my videos trying to pronounce riders' names that I've never heard of before, I don't know how to do it.
Ilya Kolje wasn't that his man's name on the TT game?
Hey, nobody would tell me how that man's name was pronounced, okay?
That was quite funny. The best part is he went into a Discord with some known Dutch speaker. yeah, they do speak Dutch. Dutch-speaking people. And he asked, how do you say, oh no. Yeah, your man was Dutch.
The guy, and he's in this lobby.
Yeah, and he asked, and he just goes, does anyone know how to say it? And he goes, yes. Right, story time when I have my last yogurt. I'll put the last yogurt on hold a minute, so...
Yeah, what was this N-Jerk story that you were going to
Yeah, well, I hope N-Jerk's listening, because...
well, Doc Monster's going to have some fun.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off Ducky for a second, just so you can see what Doc Monster said. Yeah, so that one there. He's heading off tonight for some... Yeah, anyway. I'm going to say enjoy. Oh, that's not how you spell enjoy, because my keyboard is in the way. Oh, I left. I was going to say enjoy, give her hell, but
great success.
Great success. Alright, I'm going to put back up Ducky while you're naming Ducky. So, James Bond is a good one at the moment. I like that. But I still want more. I want more names.
Oh, we're going with Chris.
No, we're not going Chris. I slated the Chris one. I don't like Chris.
Or... Domhnall.
Okay, we can just call him Dominic. It'd be easier for you to say.
British people don't do very well with names that are not good.
They're not very good with names they haven't created, like Chris.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or stolen.
Exactly, yeah. So, back on MotoGP 15, I was in RRL, which is Robbo's Racing League, run by the famous Paul Robbins. Some of you might know him as Robbo 46.
That's Robbo 46.
Yeah, well, I was getting there, Reese.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if you were going to expand.
Of course I would. This is a story time. I should get story time Ducky up. Get him in his PJs and like a little hat on him. But anyway, I'm time to bring out a story Ducky. But anyway, we've intermission Ducky still. And first round, got hooked. First ever league race, didn't know what to expect. It was so rushing full of blood. It was ridiculous. I don't think I did much practice. I just showed up. I was battling for the podium and ran straight on turn one because I was battling against other people for the first time at in a proper race environment. And I remember I might actually be able to find a clip of this because it's definitely still on his YouTube. Coming down into turn one, I was basically so focused on where he broke that he broke and I just went straight on. Just didn't break at all. It was I was so new to it. And I enjoyed it so much that I put a load of practice in for race 2, which was Texas. Got pole position, got fast lap and won it. Led from start to finish, Lorenzo S performance. Came to Argentina, and because I was feeling good after my win in Texas, I came in thinking I was the shit. Thought I was actually good at the game. And N-Jerk joined. One racer joined. Pistol joined. Maybe as well Magic Milk, I think he joined as well. They were they were about 3.5 seconds quicker, to the point where I messaged Robbo thinking, I was like, man, there's no way they can be doing that. They have to be hackers. I genuinely thought they were hackers. And this was back in 2015, so they were on the Forward Yamaha, and I was literally afterwards, when I saw after the race, I went into the track and rode the Forward Yamaha thinking that it was a glitch bike, that it was had ultimate grip or was way quicker, and I think it was a second and a half slower than what I was doing on probably the factory M1 back in that day. I think you pick your bike back then, so it was ridiculous. So yeah, N-Jerk, if you're listening, I once reported you thinking you were a hacker because you were so quick. So yeah, you're welcome.
I've not even heard that story before.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I actually. Yeah,
he's been too ashamed to embarrass that.
To be fair, I just don't remember it.
To be fair, there's not a clip of you running on at the first corner because you're behind Robbo, so you're not in the video. I have just gone and found it, by the way.
Oh, I was wondering. I'm sure it mustn't have been Robbo then, but I do go straight on a turn one on the early laps.
Robbo and Armorland both went wide into someone, but then it got off the track. There's a green flag behind. There's a bike that goes flying through. Dobby Dazzler.
Dobby Dazzler. Don't know who that is. Yeah, don't know why you said it as if I remember him.
Yeah, I did think that when you said it. I thought, I swear I've never heard of him.
Alright, chat. Any more duck names? And is anyone else joining? I'm going to eat my last yogurt and we will be racing.
I think Cactus is actually in here now.
I believe he is too. So
yeah, he is. He's on track. I've just seen his bike go careering towards the barrier, so he's definitely
nice.
On board. That sounded harsh, but literally as I checked on the replay, that's exactly what his bike was doing. So I was just making an observation, but it did sound like a very backhanded thing to say.
Well, I'd rather him be in this game upside down in a fence than not be able to get in.
Yeah, than be on the loading screen saying sinking.
So let's hope he's having a good time.
He's on the Jill Sport Yamaha. It's a
you like yogurt? Choice. Yes, I love yogurt. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, I might as well actually start the race now because I'll have about 2 minutes to eat it then. So yeah.
No, you have to go to the grid first, though, don't you?
Hello, never mind, everyone. Come on, hit me with one more last. No duck names for me. Can't perform a perfection. Owen, can't argue with that.
Yeah, so it's Dominic Duck, we've decided.
Have you tried the raisins? I don't like fruit, unfortunately, or any sort of dried fruit. Never liked it as a child, don't like it now. I like all veg though, which everyone's like, oh, how do you
say
that
as if you're not still a child now?
I got called out, lol. Cactus is not happy about your commentaries.
Oh, I just jumped to check that you were in the race on the replay.
We all know. Cactus knows too.
I know he
Cactus
knows.
But yeah. What's known when Cactus leaves the break off into turn 1.
Yeah, if he takes me out, I deserve it.
Yeah, well, Cactus, don't worry. I got you. I got you, fam.
To be fair, it was into the corner at the end of the back straight, the one that we've all crashed at.
Yeah, exactly. So, just one corner on this track. Oh, John Ninja's left. Maybe he's going to have some nice time with his wife too.
He said he had to go at the same time Doc did, so maybe they've gone together.
Tag team. Way! Anyway, time to start the race.
Reaper's gone as well by the looks of it.
So we're losing men quickly here. So
yeah, right. Robbo was absolutely dominating this race. Oh, you're up to P2, you just passed Moorland.
I love you're still watching in the background.
Well, it's because I never paused the video, and then I just happened to look down, and it just popped. You know, I used to tell you when people overtook.
I actually have... Oh my god, I had lights on? No, thank you. Because I'm still eating my yogurt. I'm actually not a massive fan of honey as well. I've actually not eaten much honey in my life, would you believe? So even right now, I'm like, I don't know if I really like honey. All I know is, I love yogurt.
Sugar.
Alright, that's honey, honey. Don't worry, I won't leave it hanging.
I can only think of the B movie on it. So.
Sugar, banana. Hey Google, light on. Oh, I know my controller's dead. Even though I changed batteries. Right, guys. I'm gonna watch this one.
We might be getting a restart.
No. I'm getting a replay. I'll be watching. I think there's something wrong with this battery because this is one I was putting into.
It said on the, you know, the controller overlay you've got. It said it was disconnected. So.
Yeah, well, it is like because I plugged it in, but the battery is something wrong with the battery. That's very annoying. The light just flashes when you turn it on.
Oh wow, N-jerk. Oh, that was aggressive.
Right, let me put this back on charge then.
I got Federico Malora on the inside as well. Oh wow, that Kawasaki is slow. Oh no!
Oh, and I'm missing all of it, so I'm looking at myself. Let me watch the biker. Oh, Nose A&A's up the inside. Lads, we're going to get a great battle here. So we're watching. Oh, Nose A&A's gone to the car park.
Malora's gone to the car park.
Oh, it's Malora's. I was wondering what it was.
Yeah. No, my green usage there.
Can the young British rider from
Britain
be? I'm going to say where. Midlands? Would the Midlands be fair? I know where. I know exactly. Yeah, we'll just say Midlands. England. Can he beat the Dutch rider from? I don't know where Hendrik was from. Dutch. He's the Dutch rider from Dutchland.
From the Verstappen man.
Exactly. It looks like the Verstappen man is riding away from Cal Crutchlow. It's Lewis versus England is his city. I think he would agree. Yes, young. Oh,
he's had a massive accident.
He did that in the previous race too. Rip my man's Dutchman.
Oh, Malora's still right there. I thought he'd gone.
No. He kind of settled down after Tuvia had left him. Can Marco Bezzecchi beat his senior? England is this
Kota Nozani.
Yeah, to be honest, I was like, how can I phrase this in a way to make it sound like Nozani is part of his career?
His fellow VR46 stablemate. Nozani's in the voted to Master Camp team, so technically.
Yeah.
Although I think he's been injured for the last few rounds.
Yeah, I actually cannot say I've seen him once this year.
No. I think I saw him maybe at Portimao.
It's funny with the change of direction in this game, you can have those mad, like, massive energy high sides, like that one there for Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has a look. Lap 3 of 5 here at Circuit de Sugo in Japan. Currently leading the pack, Biker 7202 on his majestic V4R. Being followed tightly by Federico Malora on his blue Yamaha R1M from locally sourced products of Japan. Surprised he didn't crash for my shite commentary. Or have I been deafened like this?
It's not going to put me off now.
I know,
How can I deafen you whilst I was riding along?
I know, I was making a joke of somebody deafened us last night.
Somebody deafened us yesterday to get a good lap at the TT.
Yeah.
Mystic Throne. First of all, you act like you laugh like that, but if he was watching, he'd know who it was. So
yeah, exactly. It's just funny the way you said it, like so blatantly. Can't believe you said Verstappen land and not Santaland. Well, just a massive gaping reason why, because Zonta can have a patch of a little field and the rest is Verstappen's. I think that's fair. As
if that is a mistake, I would say more of the Dutch public probably do know Zonta van der Gerber than Max Verstappen.
Really? Nope. Anyway, if I was going bike side, I was just going to say, if I was going to go off the Dutch bike ride, I'd go
Jürgen.
Oh yeah, to be honest, I'd go Van der Mark, Jürgen, Bo. Oh, he's Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm forgetting what part of the world we're talking about here. Yeah, so Zonta be way down my list of...
Is Zeelenberg Dutch as well?
Wilco, he is, I believe. Oh. Back in front, he's gonna ride through him. Curtis Nozani has never been this aggressive in his whole career, but there's one-off race here in Sugo.
It's in Japan, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. On a Yamaha. And locally sourced products, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
That's what he knew I had to stop talking. It looks like now the young man of 38 years old from somewhere in Japan has broken the 23-year-old Italian. I think he's 23.
I have no idea.
And he's shot. Oh, big slide.
Who's that? Somebody in front.
No idea. It could be one of the new guys.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys that haven't played the game before, so it's probably one of them. Whoever this is, I'll give you some money if you knock him off. Oh. I really thought I was going to hit that bike for a second.
Because I'm only watching you at the moment, so I literally, you just said it, and then as you finished the sentence, there was just a rider in front of you, and just goes, oh. So it looks like Federico Malora has this one in the kitty, barring, and it's over. He's cracked under the pressure. The V4R has
cracked. There's no one behind me.
Yeah, you cracked under pressure of trying to defend.
Defend clean air. The Polis Magro strategy.
Defending pressure. No, that's right. Well, I'm going to have to somehow make like a weird connection to keep playing tonight, which is annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more because I want to do one more race.
You actually want to be able to do the race and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't want to be just sitting here looking at this. If I plug in the controller, it's almost turned on. Is this wire long enough? Of course it's not. kind of is.
Kota Nizane, he dominates at home.
Yeah. Realism 0. Oh, I hit race start and I don't think anyone's finished.
Yeah. I hadn't even finished. I was second place.
Well, you didn't lose this time, so yeah.
That didn't count. I didn't lose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fixed.
Race was red flagged. So it's a full race restart.
Yeah. All right. I only got 4 hours. That's my excuse. Ooh, you are proper fresh. Yeah, I remember being that fresh. You're at the point where when I got the game and had it for 4 hours, or played forwards, we'll say, I remember just crashing for no reason everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's
Bruda, I am so sorry for hit the restart. I am very sorry. I didn't realise it. When he said that Nozeli wins at home, I was like, oh, the race is over, I'm going to hit the restart. At least in this one, you will definitely get time to finish. My sincerest apologies, Carty.
So Nozeli only just crossed the line when I said it.
To be fair, I would take it on the chin. That was 100% my fault. I can apologise to chat only.
Right, the race was over,
Yeah, exactly. You are either first or last. You were all last, according to NASCAR rules. So, anyway.
According to Talladega Nights, if you're not first, you're last. So.
Exactly, so, yeah. So you're all getting 0 points.
A wise man.
Rick and Bobby. Interesting.
Thought I could pull that down.
No, he pulled me down. Oh my god. Oh, the understeer. I've been done by Alex Lowe's. My career.
Where are you going?
Oh, I have to sit so close to my screen. It's annoying trying to play hardwired.
Oh my god, I'm so out of shape.
Is that you?
Me and somebody else.
Or mirrors.
Not together. We
yeah.
both crashed. And I braked what I normally do, so I don't really know what happened, but...
Slipstream, maybe?
Maybe. But I didn't think I was really close enough to get one, but... guess I was wrong. Oh no. This has not been a good race.
Oh yeah!
Thought I was going to crash again, but I managed to stay on. I had gravelly tyres, so I was understeering in the last corner.
Easily done. Three races in a row. Is Ender going to fail to make the chicane again? Oh, he's made a mistake! I passed him.
Seems like he can get the Kawasaki off the line, though.
Yeah, I actually, all jokes aside, I really need to look into that. I wonder, is it just... Remember what we said the first time when I'm streaming? Oh my god, he just appeared alongside me. Oh my god. His connection's gone really bad. He's red. Oh my god, his stream, are we looking at this? This is scary. Alright, it's calmed down again now, so for whatever, someone hit like a lag switch for him.
That's Carty.
Yeah, he's not very happy with me. Poor guy. Oh my god, Indrik, you're not stopping that. You're not stopping that. I know the limits of that front end of that Kawasaki, and that was more than it will take.
Someone's crashed out the last corner. Another spot.
Oh! Ho, 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 ho.
Ooh, yellow flag, who's gone down? Melora, I think.
Was any?
Oh god, he's lost a lot of time. Either that or he's waiting up for me. Yeah, I think he's waiting up for me. Probably saw that he wasn't going to battle for the win, so he just thought he'd battle with me instead.
Well, there's no only batting for the win anymore, it's done. Endrick has got me.
Rust fell off again.
Come on, break light. Run on, please, Andrew, make a mistake. I need something to get me back into it. There's a tad wide there, that's not enough though. The lower's retired. Interesting.
Yeah, he fell off again whilst he was battling me. Clipped the curb, the left-hander after the hairpin at the end of the straight. Clipped the curve on the inside.
Back with Endrick, I just don't really have anywhere I can pass him.
He's hacking, clearly.
Yeah. Them hacks from 2015 are still on his PC.
He's got his Ford Yamaha out again.
Yeah. Actually, the reason you probably never heard of stories is because that was before I'd ever met you. It was later in that league I raced you, but I don't think you were in from the start, were you?
I think I was.
Were you? Oh my god, on the grass. That was
sure.
Oh, he's on the grass. I was already on the grass, so it kind of negates it. Final lap time. And Endrick, if you're listening, I need a mistake, buddy.
Well, I thought we were on the final lap, to be honest.
No. Yeah, it's done for. He's a bit of a gap. Oh my god, I looked at chat and cut the curb. Ignore that. Yeah, race is done.
Don't ignore that, guys. Just cheat. Don't let him forget.
Oh! Oh, just fucking... Anyway. Stuck in a wall now. I love GP bikes. Can't reset the track. Oh, this game is so bad. That downhill straight, where do you brake? I brake, right, on the left side of the screen, or on the left side of the track. There's 3 brake markers, or brake at the very first one.
Yeah, that's probably why I
200, as well. I'd imagine, 200 meter board. Rip my mans. So annoying. Right, well, I should have batteries. Actually, I do have batteries. I might actually throw them into a controller. Like actual batteries, AA batteries. I'm in a wall again. Right, I think it's time.
Crashed again into the wall.
Kozaki Uber bike. GG.
Delinia.
GG. GG.
GG easy.
Thanks for the lessons. You're more than welcome. Right, I think we're going to jump now to Titi Isle of Man. Yeah, so everyone gets a good look at Mr. Ducky. Didn't get lapped this time. Absolute win in my books. Yeah, it is actually literally on this game.
To be fair, that is pretty good progress, in fairness.
Yeah.
You're much closer to the pack in the second one.
Yeah. It's 10 o'clock already. Jeez, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours, I believe, at this point. 2 hours, 20 minutes I've been live according to my little telephone.
According to the YouTubes.
To the tubes. Alright. Booting up Isle of Man now, guys. Yeah, I suppose I might as well do some lobbies on that as well.
I might join for a race or two. And jump off for a little bit. Depends what we do, I suppose.
I'll probably do one lap of on the Super Sport bikes, just probably. That's like a 20-minute race. And
yeah.
My battery situation is not a deal, but yeah. Oh, there's actually 2 jars of batteries here, and I have right, I have the batteries. I just need 2. Oh shit, nearly dropped them.
This is gonna actually hook them up.
Yeah, I need to actually put them into use. Alright, I can turn off the ducky, as you should see the game now. So yeah, I keep doing that thing where I lean too much and the bike doesn't go up. Yeah, that is it's one of the things with this game, is that you can't overlean and the bike doesn't respond well to that. So over time it gets better, just it can be hard to start off. I'd actually would hate to start this game all over. It's just such a massive learning curve. Just where man.
I loved it last time. What are you on about?
Oh yeah, I love the kind of climb, like, but man, it was tough.
Yeah, they would never get down from this throne.
Yeah, I like being good at games. Need to download Isle of Man. Lovely stuff. I'm gonna turn Spotify down because it's way too loud in my headset.
Come on, Dale, there's a lobby up yet.
Would you calm down? Would you calm down? Give me a moment. Alright. Give me a little bit of...
It's another reason why I'm here, it's just to wind him up.
That's why he's here most evenings, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually like GP bikes, that's line winding.
He's actually not wrong. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard, shall we? I've wind someone else up.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, have a look at the leaderboards.
So, Mystic Bruin is second now. I tip my hat to you, sir. He's not watching, but anyway, give him his credit. He's only 6.5 seconds off the top. Scroll down. Oh, and Jerkin P13, 52 seconds off. Tip my hat to you as well, sir. Who else have I seen? Myself in P26. Let me keep going, let me keep going. Let me keep going, let me keep going. What else can I see? Oh, all the way down here. Oh, here we go. Jesus, my hand is sore from scrolling. Down in P44. The biker.
Yeah, the bike is not very good at this game. If you've seen any of my videos on this game, you'll know that I'm not very good at this game.
Alright, multiplayer, create lobby, realistic physics, unrestricted, go to track selection, dash, no practice, so... I'm going to be weird, and we're going to race at dusk. And it's going to be interval races, there's going to be tire wear.
Oh, I should have done a mass start, that would have been interesting.
No, because will I? I can go back.
Nah, no, do interval.
I think for the real TT you have to.
You can do must start.
Yeah, I mean, like, you should, like... I will be going stock bike Enjerk, yeah, because I only have stock bikes, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he's not played the career mode.
Yeah, I plan on doing it maybe tonight in the stream, but we'll see. I'm going to hot you on the R6. Chat, remember this moment, I will regret this.
The R6 is absolutely awful, by the way.
Alright, lobby is up. Chat, anyone wants to join, you are more than welcome to. We can have up to 10 people.
Well, we've got 8 watching right now, so...
Yeah, everyone get on the game, now!
Yeah, that should fill it up. You haven't put a space between the comma and bike in the description.
In the description. To be fair, you're lucky there is a description. It's a live stream. Isn't Sugo from Project Cars? It is more than likely ripped from that. Yeah, you are correct, Carty.
It is in that game, so probably.
Yeah. Basically, when it comes to GB bikes, if it's like bingo, like which car
made from scratch.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Something.
No matter what game it is, it's like bingo. Which game has this been ripped from? So yeah.
The ones that have been made from scratch, you can usually tell.
Alright, I'll give it a few more seconds to see if there's anyone else booting it in, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, I'm not even in yet.
Oh, jeez, let's start.
It wouldn't let me join, so I don't know about other people. But it did do that to me once before. I couldn't join until I restarted the game, and then I could, so...
Yeah, don't know. Jeez, Enjerk's level 35. Alright, chat. Get yourself on the game if you're joining.
We saw some guy that was like level 100 yesterday. So.
Yeah, I remember that. Ridiculous. We're just waiting on the bike, or Enjerk will probably get going in because I think we're waited long enough.
Searching for a game. There it is. Connecting.
I see. Well, I'm going to relax for a bit. Thanks for tips. I'll see you some other time. Take it easy, Carty. Appreciate you joining in, man. It's fun to race with you. I'll catch you in a future stream, but take it easy. See you soon. Alright, we're all in. I think it's just going to be the 3 of us. So it's going to be me and you for secondaries. Best of luck.
Yep.
Best man win.
Probably you then.
Oh, whoa. Let's see go.
Got surprised. I know where my limits are.
I'm on an R6 though.
That's true, but I'm me, so
it's me.
That's a handicap.
Yeah, I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah, when it comes to TT games, definitely. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm last. I can actually see Enjerk this time, so that is an improvement over the last time we tried this.
Alright, chat. We're going to be ignored for the next 19 and a half minutes. No, I'm joking. I have gotten better.
I think we should keep looking at the chat. I think we should.
Someone just typed a really long message, so it's going to read it out there now.
Yeah, it's like this guy called Bikers. I looked through the long message.
Yeah, he just looks like he's spamming, but there looks to be some sort of Morse code in a minute.
It's 100.
001011. I'm not, that's binary. 101010.
Yeah.
I've already crashed. This is what I mean, like, why?
Didn't even make it to Quarter Bridge.
No, I didn't. I don't understand this.
Might have crashed as well.
There's just too many random crashes to take to. It's so annoying when that happens.
Yeah, it's frustrating because the game is hard enough anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need
with the courses. You need the physics sort of being an obstacle too.
Yeah, I still come back to the game, so it's obviously done something right for me to keep coming back. I think it's just the.
I think it's different.
That too, but I was just about to say there that I think it's not even that the game. I think it's just the fact it's the TT. It's something. It's like it's a bit special, the TT, isn't it? Like, so you kind of want to prove that you can do it on this as well. I know obviously none of us are ever going to do it in real life, and you kind of want to be able to get up to speed. And then there is enjoyable factors to this game. Some of the high speed stuff is nice, but a lot of the suspension is just broken. Like that bump there, that nearly killed me. I understand the road has bumps, but the way they kill you is not realistic.
The suspension would be set up to sort of expect those bumps as well, so it shouldn't really be as bad as it is at times in this game.
Seems to get worse the faster you are as well.
Yeah, definitely.
We did a Superbike race last night and it was pretty much unplayable because they're so nervy, they're so unsettled.
Yeah, they're just too fast as well.
Yeah. Speed for me, oh, it's crashed. Oh, I need to touch the curb. Speed for me wasn't the issue, but the issue was for me was just the lack of consistency with like what the bike was doing underneath me.
Yeah, it wasn't quite right, was it?
No. No, I have it on good authority that the game gets better when you upgrade your bikes, but it shouldn't be that way.
I wouldn't call it good authority.
I have it on multiple authorities, not just Senior Max. So yeah, I've seen other people talk about in the comment section of the videos that there's a lot of people talking about how the physics improve with the upgrades. So probably after this, I probably will go into career mode after this, just so I can start upgrading these silly bikes.
This is why you should have bought the extra pack, so then you get extra career mode points and stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna stop it. Oh yeah. Chat, what time do we reckon? Can we get a sub? We're standing start at 1 crash, can we go sub 19? Fastest ever lap is an 18:50. 1, I believe. So I'm currently second on the. That should have been a crash. Don't know how that didn't just kill me. But again, I don't think I've done much wrong there. Just broke into the corner, started to trail brake a bit. Like snapped as if I had like a hinge in the middle of it.
Trail braking's not allowed in this game, you see.
Yeah. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Oh, that felt risky, and it was because the front is chattering away like a. I'm not going to say anything about what the front is doing because it's not giving me any confidence. R6 is giving me so much anxiety. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is what the M1 currently feels like.
I was about to say the same thing.
Probably right then.
Fabio Quartararo experience, having to push over the limit and constantly feeling anxious. They just need the too aggressive massage now for the full experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god, that was close.
Have you crashed yet?
No, not yet, but I almost did because I had to wipe my nose on the straight and I went up a curb.
That is one of the biggest issues, that because you're racing for so long, you can't scratch your nose, you can't scratch your eye, you can't... If something's wrong with you, you're stuck, like.
There are some fairly long straight sections, but...
But even then, though, you still find that, like, if you don't have your hand on the controller, you tend to drift towards said nearest curb.
Yeah, that's true.
Right down to my favorite barrage, Garrow. I hate this part.
N-Jerk is starting to gap me massively now. Keeping with him to start with, roughly, but I think he's actually got back ahead of me on time now as well.
Well, I'm third, so two of you appear to be ahead of me.
Barra Garrow.
She's not even that far behind me on track. The crash killed me. I'm 4 seconds behind you on time.
That's actually not a lot, is it really?
No. Oh my god, it's a crash. Oh my god.
And how that wasn't a crash, I just hit a wall.
I hit a curve with a lot of lean angle after trying to risk a bit of speed on entry. Alright, sure, Kirk Michael.
Yeah, 2 seconds behind N-Jet, 3 seconds in front of you. It's all pretty close.
Yeah.
Into Douglas Road corner.
Oh, that was the moment. I'm dead. Oh, N-Jerk. Oh, thank god he went through me on my screen. I'll do it again. Like, what is that bike doing? It's the front end. I looked down at the chat and I've dashed again. Alright, well, I'm expecting to see you soon.
God, that's a bit of a scary jump.
Surprised you haven't passed me after 2 crashes in such quick succession.
Well, I started so far behind you, didn't I, really?
Yeah.
Because N-Jerk passed you only just then after those crashes, and he was only 10 seconds behind you, so...
Christ.
How is that not a crash? I have had the luck of the gods so far this lap.
I'm just riding so bad I just rode into a ditch.
Like, sometimes I do complain that I get unlucky on this game, but I should have crashed a few times now and got away with it, so...
Yeah. Oh my god, I crashed again.
It's the problem, once you have one, you just completely lose your rhythm, and you can't have a rhythm here.
This thing I chased you down on... But I just didn't turn there. I don't know what I did there, I would have crashed again.
Okay, now I finally crashed, yeah. That was a long time coming.
Oh... Tonight and last night was really sad to turn off this game already. I'm just really losing interest with the fact of how inconsistent the game is. Most of the crashes I give, but to be fair, in this race have been my own fault. Lapses in concentration, doing things like hitting curbs like that. And that. I don't know what I've done to this Yamaha, it just is so stiff and does not turn. But,
probably because I think it's worse because you've just jumped off GP bikes.
Oh, definitely, but it's absolutely. Cactus is just literally said in chat he's refunding the game, doesn't look good. It looks good when people show you all the good parts and when it's playing well, but what you don't see in a lot of people's reviews and in like their gameplay is this, where like the bike just doesn't do what you want it to do and is like so nervy and slow speed. There's a lot wrong with this game and I cannot lie to you. I think I was more than fair on my review saying what I said about it, but it's when you start to know where the track is going and you start to demand the bike to be in like certain places, you start to realise that the physics.
You can't put it there, can you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, look at that, like. Just change the direction and like the whole thing like slaps itself down. So yeah, we're kind of stuck with it again. Like in my review I did say with a couple of tweaks to the physics it could be a good game. If they made it so snappy and the overall mistakes and take away that feeling of a car that it has in certain parts. I don't think they can. I think that's just inherently baked into their code and their engine because of the fact they were a car dev before that. I reckon a lot of their engine is built on whatever they had left over from that. So
yeah, these meant to be WRC and be rallying and stuff like that.
K3.
You're not that far behind me actually.
I can still see you on the minimap.
There you go.
I've crashed again. Oh, I haven't. Oh.
Into Schoolhouse. This one's always a bit tricky. I feel like I was more brave though when I first got the game compared to now.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I used to use the lay-by quite a bit, now I don't. Now I've crashed Parliament Square though.
I took it there, I literally rolled and didn't even brake through it, and I didn't even use the lay-by, so maybe I've definitely crashed.
Maybe we were just doing it wrong when we first got it, probably.
Yeah. But like the fact that they put the game out like this, right, and the bikes are stock and they feel this bad is a very poor representation of their year's work. It all stems back to some very weird decisions made by Raceward, really. The fact you have this open world game and you start off as you pick a rider for your season and that's your bike you're on and you have to upgrade that bike, so it's all just a bit weird and funky.
A bit weird that you have to upgrade bikes for like the
online.
Yeah, I'd get it if it was like a career mode and you had your own like bike that was just slow to start with.
Yeah.
And you could upgrade it to like the performance or like past the performance of the existing bikes, but the official rider's bikes should all be good. Yeah. I have horrendous lag spikes as well when my game slows down and speeds up, and it's just.
Well, chat, you're going to see. What even is that? Like, Jesus Christ. So you'll see coming up here in a second when we get to. I'm apparently in P2, so obviously Reese's game is bugged out.
Yeah, I bet it's going to tell you that I'm like a lap behind you or something.
Well, you're 10 seconds back apparently, but...
tells me I'm still second, so... obviously I'm still in front of you though, because I'm overtaking on the road, so...
So we're going to come through Joey's here in about 2 corners time. You're going to see the game stutter and freeze. It's not your stream. This just happens every lap on every game. On every race, sorry. So this corner here, stutter in 3, 2, 1. There it goes.
Yeah, there's some parts of the track where you just get stutters every time. So
I'm going to try and watch back the stream to see if I get it on.
It should be, because it's actually a freeze rather than a couple of frames dropping. Which obviously would be hard to pick up on the stream.
Yeah, it does happen on screen.
Freeze should. Yeah. Brave to look at the stream whilst you're on the track.
Well, I've already lost this race, so.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, there's obviously some good about this game, but I kind of stick by what I said. Like, if you really, really like the TT, I get it, because it's the best way you're going to experience the TT. It's the best way it's going to look as well. But
in a modern setting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose it's the old Jester ones, but, you know, talking in a modern context on the modern platforms and stuff, alright, it's alright if you still got your PS2 hooked up or if you're going to emulate, but then you're probably not looking for an Isle of Man TT ride on the H3 review anyway. Like, you're probably already going to be sort of aware of it. But, like, if you're that diehard that you're going to go back and play like a 20-year-old game, but...
oh my god, I'm getting sick of this now.
If you you know, for example, like some of you guys in here tonight, obviously, sort of first getting into bikes and bike games and stuff, and obviously you've picked up GP bikes, I would say probably this is not one that you would potentially pick up.
Yeah.
I reckon Ride would be good for people like that, but
yeah,
we'll see when it comes out how it is. I mean, it'll probably be alright, but
just crashed my corner for no reason. I'm actually right to explain the stint of the weird physics. I'm actually trying to think now as if I'm driving a car and how I'm braking and entering, but even that doesn't seem to work. So there's just too much going on with the bike, and there's too much. Oh man, yeah. Like I was coming along here yesterday and there was just a massive pothole or something in the road here and it kicked me off. Oh, that's the way there. Going through the bungalow.
Hard to pick the bike up also, which you're already leaning in.
Yeah. Which is the big issue because if you lean in too early, it's too hard to counteract. I find a lot of times that
you can't make precise movements, can you really?
Yeah.
It's going to be quite big arcing.
I feel like a lot of times I turn in and I would hit something like I can't pick the bike over the way.
Yeah. Sense of disconnection, really.
Yeah, massively. Me and Reese as well are riding styles totally different, so the fact that our feedback is so universally similar, it must be true. It kind of just shows like what the game is giving you back in towards it.
We've played so many games, we know what to expect. Even though we actually approach the riding differently, we know what the feedback should feel like. And, you know, whilst they're obviously, the way we take corners is perhaps different, the actual way we have to ride the bike, I guess, is still the same. So, like, you want to be able to turn the bike in and out of corners quite easily. So this is about, it feels like about the fastest that this has gone by, doing a whole lap.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still obviously something to go, but we're near in the end. Don't lose the front. Come on, stick! Ah, come on. That's another problem. The front just goes.
Yeah.
Cost me the win, that was. Hopefully.
Remember before the race chat I said, remember this and I will get it? Yeah. This bike is so bad.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help you, to be fair, from the Yamaha. Oh, come on, I fell off for absolutely no reason there. Well, GG and jerk.
Like, look at that, like. Oh.
I think that's my main issue with, like, similar to what you've been said, the last couple of days we're getting to a point where we are pushing now, rather than just trying to survive.
That's exactly it.
You just end up having weird crashes that you can't explain in any way.
I think, oh, I've sent my bike over the fence.
1942. Yeah, 4 seconds off. That wasn't too bad. That was close. If I hadn't had that last couple of crashes there that were on the front end, I'd have been in the mix.
What? I looked at chat that time. I can't blame the game. And Jack reckons the tyre wear messes with the physics. Might do. I just remember the first night or two when I was kind of riding around slowly and kind of just trying to keep it on the track. The bike felt fine, planted, it felt like it was doing everything normal. And now it just feels so nervous and just kicks up. And there's just too many issues for me. Oh. The motivation to play this game is dwindling really now at this point. It's getting to that point where you're just kind of like, ugh, do I have to?
You do have to, because you've decided you're going to.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do another race in here, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do our inject set, turn off the tyre wear, and go from there. He also said, last bit of lap I had some weird wobbles, made corner, turned into crashes. Yeah, I have exactly the same in jerk. Don't really know how to do it. Yeah, you're sitting out this one, Reese, yeah?
Yeah, I think I might.
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to start the career mode. Yeah, it's getting late. It's nearly 11, isn't it? Yeah, it's 25 to.
Yeah.
I'm going to dip into the career mode just to see what it's like. Don't know how much longer I'll stream for because, being honest, I'm not enjoying this game at the moment. So, yeah, let's see. We're going to do. I'll keep the super bike for the.
You don't want to be doing the super bike.
Yeah, that really turned me off the game. I were like, well. I got Connor Cummins. Random, I know. So now to put me back into pit. So how do I start even a race?
You have to go to the map and then you're going to click on one of the icons on the map. You have to do a qualifying event before you can do a race. Or you could do a head-to-head, which will put you straight in a race, one-on-one against another AI.
In a face-off challenge, you race against.
Honestly, this doesn't look very appeasing to play, to be honest. Which is annoying because it's the only way you can upgrade your fucking bike.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people on the videos that I've done moaning about how boring the career is and stuff. So I don't think you're alone in thinking that.
I have zero interest. Like, I'm looking at it now and I don't really want to do it, like, simply.
Well, there's a simple solution to that. It's to not do it.
Yeah, but I want to upgrade the bike because I want to see what they feel like if they're upgraded. Do they actually feel better?
A temporary challenge can be played after the challenge.
Set the AI difficulty dead low. And
I know, but I still actually have to do it, which is a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of suck that like you kind of need to upgrade the bike, especially if you want to be competitive. So you kind of have to do the career, but.
What a waste of time. I'll do. See, the issue is, right, I have no interest in doing them short circuits. I just don't.
They're all like short circuits.
That's what I mean. I don't want to do any of them.
Well, they're not short circuits, but you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, they're actually just road tracks, and they're like mass start races.
Alright, we go backwards down here. Oh my. This game is stupid. This is so poor. So this is only the pits. So what you need? Upgrade points. Which ones? So 0. It's not even a race. Which one of these is the race? I'll do this head to head here. Okay, let me start game. What's in the wet? Nice. Me and Davey Todd.
Right, well, I think I'll leave you to do your career mode. Thanks for having me on.
No, yeah, no bother.
It's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Well, obviously the stream's going to keep going. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and see you later.
See you in a bit. At least it's on the mountain course is all I'd say at this part, because I do know where this goes. So maybe it won't be too bad, but it's pissed off really that I have to do this just to upgrade my bikes. I'll do one event and see how it goes. Oh Christ. Looks like anyway I'm quicker than Davey Todd, which is good. Oh, he's getting on me back now, lovely, as it says that. Oh, I'm going straight on, I'm going straight on, I'm going straight on. Dead. Alright. Let's risk it all now here and see can I pull it back that time. See you, Andrew. Take care, buddy. I'm catching him. Bike, why is it so slow? Upgrading the bike sucks. That was all in previous games too. Didn't bother then, but now I upgraded too. Yeah, I probably will do exactly what you just said there. Upgrade 2 bikes and that'll be it. Even if I can muster up that. The more I play it, Endrick, the more there's just so many things I have no interest in about this game. Around the outside into Hillberry. Fast and flowing bit of track that. I love how the game feels better in the rain for some reason. Never makes sense to me when you play in the rain and it feels better. Oh, stop. Top right. Alright, this is done. I wonder how many points you get for each event. So that's done. What do I get? Upgrade points. Feature opponent. Task done. Continue. Upgrade points. I got 14 upgrade points. It's pretty rapid. I think Kawasaki is the best super sport and the Honda is the best super bike. Well, Rewards, congrats, you did it. When you complete an event, challenges. I can't be reading that. Sassy, the game's actually better in the rain, would you believe? Which makes no sense. It feels nicer in the rain. Don't even know why, to be honest. All the bumps seem like they've gone away. Feel like you've better drive, feel like you can actually trail brake. everything feels worse in the dry, which makes no sense. Oh, I nearly landed that. I actually did land it, but we had a tank stopper. Done that. What's this?
To complete a task.
Go on, I'll do one more. We have 14 upgrade points. I want to get some upgrades so I can actually do something to the bike. Task list. Do not crash more than 4 times. And I expect to exceed the speed of 130. So yeah, we should be able to do all those. 14 will take forever. So what's this, time trial? Don't know where on the track we are now in the world. This is dry now though, which means the bike will feel terrible. Two tasks done, I just need to stay on the bike for the rest of this. Yeet! That's one crash. So I only have 2 more I can have. Currently the only thing keeping me playing this game is the track, the love for the track, how good the track is. Just the overall feeling of riding the Isle of Man TT. There's nothing else that's keeping me back. Like there's no game mode that I go, yeah, that feels really good, or the bikes don't go, oh my god, the bike is so enjoyable to ride, or the career mode is so good. It's literally just the actual riding of the track. And we're riding the mountain goes backwards, are we? Or is this a different section altogether? No, I don't know where this is going. Are we back on them? I think we're on the... I actually don't know, I can't take... maybe. This looks familiar. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we're back on the mountain course now again. It shouldn't be too bad. So again, this will probably just take me up to the finish line. Like there, like just so much jumping around and doing all sorts of weird stuff. Oh, look. As soon as I touch the brake, it just snaps sideways. Oh my god. I wonder how many events you have to do to completely max out a bike. Change direction so slow. And I don't even think that the setup seemed to dial out any issues either. Alright, nearly home now. Let's just keep this on 2 wheels. Job done. Once we don't go into a wall. And cross the line with a ridiculous 4:52. I tried to give at least one lap a night, best having only one crash, putting all the way at least to a full lap with no crash at max pace is going to be satisfying when we're done. To be honest, Sassy, I actually don't think it's possible, because the first week or so playing the game, I was slowly learning the track, but taking it steady. And I got faster and faster and faster, and started enjoying it more because I was getting quicker. And then as I started to get to the point where I could push, the game's physics just don't allow it. And it's not like I'm trying to ride like a short circuit where I'm drifting and ever I'm on the limit. I'm just like trying to take a bit more corner speed or trying to ride a bit harder, and you just get so little feedback from the game. Physics do some weird shite. So I'm probably going to go back to my review that I put on YouTube and put like a note in the comments saying that like since then I've kind of like regretted a lot of things. Not regretted what I said. Oh, that's not even collidable. What is this collidable? Yeah, it is. I think we're going to just leave the stream here in a fence. Conrad's. That's a good name actually. I'm going to leave it in the bin. Look, this is where this game deserves to be, in the bin. So we're going to stream end in the bin. Conrad Commons is in the bin. What the hell? I can't move now. Let me get perfectly inside the bin. I'm holding the back button and he doesn't go near. Alright, now he is bin man. Bin man Conor Cummins. Alright guys, it's been fun. Yeah, painful at the end. Takes this one's weird. Have you played the other one? So yeah, this one's much better, but still not good enough, which is a sad thing, really. I thought this one would be where we needed to be, and up until last night, I think I probably thought it was, because I thought I'd made that much of a step. I thought it was still good enough, that even though I had a few quirks. But tonight, and last night really pissed me off, because I get to the point where I can actually give the TT a good go and I can understand the track a bit more, and then the bike just does not want to cooperate for most of the lap. And even a bike that doesn't handle well, that's fine. I don't mind if the bike doesn't like to stop or if it's a bit sluggish, but the fact that it's just like coming to corners, I'm not on the limit, I'm just going back a couple of gears, a bit of brake, and thing just starts to like have the almighty tank slappers. Royal 4 Isle of Man track, that would be amazing, that would be the dream, that would be pretty nice, but unfortunately we're not going to see that anytime soon, but that would be the dream. But yeah, like I said, going to end it there. Hope you have enjoyed the stream. We'll be live again soon, probably not this weekend again. I don't think I'll be streaming again. I won't be streaming for Sunday obviously because there's no league race, as I mentioned earlier on, but thank you all for tuning in. See you all soon, and I shall catch you in a future video and stream. See you later. Thanks for watching.